sure y'all.
I ain't turn on.
Oh, okay, my bad. Wonder Woman. Yep, let me move my cup out the way.
Oh, they gonna see this.
See what?
I'm all dark and y'all all bright and colorful and everything.
Oh, because I don't see us.
Oh, it's gonna switch.
Oh.
It's a little lag. It's a lag. Sorry about the technical difficulties. That was all me. I was trying to figure out some stuff, do something new, but that really wasn't working out too well. Welcome back to the Chitlin Circuit, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Got my co-host, special guest, Sadie's, back
What's
again.
up? What's up, y'all?
Co-host Charlene, the illustrious Bayon. My babe.
Oh,
How you doing?
God.
Don't hate.
I'm not.
Anyway, excuse me real quick. Let me go ahead and put the camera back on y'all. All right. Anyway, hey, look, man, like we usually do, we're going to start this thing off with the promotions. If you're in the DFW area, or you come to, well, it's like I said, if you're in the DFW area, you come to Dallas or you're in Fort Worth, you need to hit up Risha the Barber. If you're trying to get that clean cut, you're trying to get that fade, you need a male unit. Or do women do male units too? No?
No.
Okay. Well, just have to ask. You have to make sure.
Well, you might have some,
Yeah. Might have some.
They'll want it. They may.
Or they want their man to get it.
They want that man to get it?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Y'all hear me out there?
You hear me good? Okay.
Once again, you're in the DFW area, you need a fresh cut, you need to hit up Risha the Barber. Risha, you can find her on Instagram, Facebook. Where is she at?
She just started YouTube as well. I'm not sure the name, but I know she's on YouTube too.
And you can find her. And of course, the one and only Mercedes Maddox. You're looking for that fine, original, or was it organic? Is that the word you
No,
use?
it's raw.
Raw.
Ooh.
Raw
He
hair.
said organic. It's organic, no, I'm kidding.
I don't think hair can be organic.
Well, mine is.
It can definitely be raw. But I don't know about organic.
So like the hair from a horse, that's considered raw still?
No, that's not raw.
Nah, that's not.
So then that would be
That's yucky.
Yeah.
Kankaline.
That's yucky.
Okay.
Kankaline.
Want to say what you got some sales going on?
Oh, yes, guys. So I am having a Mother's Day sale on my site. I actually extended it till tomorrow, midnight. It is 20% off my entire site. That includes all of my bundles, my custom units, and my wig bands. So you guys definitely need to check that out. You do not want to miss that because it's such a bomb sale.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, you can
Bomb
check it
hair.
out on www.mercedesmaddox.com.
Man, y'all know what it is. Steady promoting black businesses, entrepreneurs, independent, especially for our women. You know what? I guess we might as well just go ahead and wait. Y'all got anything y'all want to put out before?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, happy Mother's Day out there to all the beautiful mothers. All the mothers. Whether your kids are here, far in school, their own lives, or in heaven, you're all still mothers. We love you guys. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, guys.
Yeah. We got to start it off with the mothers.
Yes, because we are
Got
queens. They are to be honored today.
My bad.
And shout out to all my pup moms, because I am one. Okay.
My bad. Happy Mother's Day, sis.
Happy
My
Mother-
bad.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day
Yes,
to
my
y'all
niecey
too.
pup. I love my niecey pup. So, yeah, shout out to my sis for being a pup mother.
Thank you.
We had to talk about that, me and Mike, about dogs. Oh, no, it was me and Shamel, my bad. And we was talking about how it was hard. He just got him a new dog. I think it's a little bulldog puppy named Ace. And he was like, it took
so
him.
cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
He said it took him so long because he was still getting over the loss of the other dog. And I was like, me too. I didn't think I was going to be attached like that.
I'm ready for
Oh,
another
you really
one.
get attached
I'm ready
to
for
those
another
dogs,
dog.
for real.
Why y'all think that is?
It's just something about
They're
them. They
companions.
just, they're a companion. They just all up
They're
on you. You see them
humans'
every
best
day.
friends.
They, you cuddle with them, and you see them every day. Y'all walk, and they just look on you, and they just be so happy to see you when you come home, especially if you ain't got no kids.
Right.
So they like family.
I mean, like,
He became Tyson.
Man.
Lord, Tyson.
Tyson was so sweet.
Tyson was a sweet
He was
little
so sweet.
rough head pit bull.
My
He was
son.
your son.
My son. He was a Lannister. And he paid his debt. His final.
Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, Mike?
Oh, I gotta switch out.
He said, "Happy Mother's Day, sis, and to all the mothers out here." Yes.
Yeah, I don't think these mothers get as much praise as they should. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard out here in these
We're talking
streets.
about pushing these big-headed babies
Oh, yeah.
up out of them. And
Hey,
then
one of my sis just had a baby yesterday. My sis Taria Crowder. She had her first
congratulations.
baby. Oh man, baby is beautiful. Zamaya.
It's like a village to raise a kid, man. You know, I've always heard mothers say that the hard part, I mean, the easy part is like carrying the kid. The hard part is after you push it out and you got to raise it. So it takes a lot of strength, you know, to have a whole life in your hand and have to raise them up and to teach them right.
The hard part is getting some sleep.
But no,
That's
thank
the
you.
hard part.
We love you, mothers. Thank you so much. You guys appreciate it. There would not be a us without a you.
Yeah.
So we thank you guys.
Yeah. Shout out
That's
to Sharon Bayon. Pushing me out.
Woo woo.
April 29th.
Sharon,
Tara's
Annie,
baby.
Linda, we love y'all.
We love y'all. Sharon, Linda, Annie, y'all. Edna. Lord, thank God for Edna. 'Cause I wouldn't have my man.
Mama. Mama.
Mama.
Color purple. Mama.
You stupid.
That's a perfect segue. You know, actually, I guess it's a perfect segue to a sad situation.
Yeah.
Because somebody else lost their son,
Yeah.
you know, their child, unfortunately.
She's grieving today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in love.
What is his Ahmaud? So, you know, we got to
Ahmaud
actually
Arbery.
bring Ahmaud Arbery.
Arbery.
You
Yeah.
know, we need to, as the title says on this episode, we need to bring awareness, and I think everybody should be talking about this situation in some shape or form. You know, whether you just informing or you researching or whatever the case may be. But before I, you know, take my little spin on it, what do y'all think about the situation?
It's really sad. I was almost brought to tears just watching the very graphic video. It's very graphic. It is very it bothers me to see that we can't even go for a simple jog. You know. It hurts, man. It hurts. It causes I don't know, it just in my heart it makes me upset. Upset at the world. And honestly, let me be honest, it makes me upset at a specific race. Not that everyone of that race is, you know, of that mindset, but still, you know, it makes me upset. I'm not blaming everyone that is of that race, but, you know, you don't see a lot of white people bringing awareness or talking about it. And, you know, where is the protest? You know what I'm saying? When they wanted this, you know, they wanted everything to open up during this pandemic. They're out there, guns blazing, literally, guns, rifles. No one's shot dead. No one's hurt. No one's killed. But a guy goes for a jog in a neighborhood that has been broken into. He has nothing in his hands. Not a car. He's jogging.
Mm-hmm.
No hoodie on. He's jogging.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight. And he is being terrorized and hunted by two white men. And it was videotaped. Whoever behind was videotaping and didn't say stop, they videotaped the whole thing.
Do we got the names of the two suspects? The father and son.
Michael.
They got their picture up. That's what you guys are looking at right now. The top is definitely the mod.
Michael, and I want to say Travis. So I think Travis is the son. Michael is the father. McMichelson from Georgia. Michael is a former police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the reason why it took so long for something to happen. He was protected. From what I have read and seen, from what I've read, they were going to investigate something about a lady named, I can't remember her full name, something Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
She was the attorney. Gosh, so let me get to lying. But she told him don't go into investigating, and that's why nothing has happened until now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad, the mother had to go, the mother and father and family had to go this long before justice could, come about. And that's sad.
What's your take on it?
First of all, I didn't even know this happened back in February. That alone is like super crazy to me.
Disgusting.
And I was like trying to avoid watching that video because I've heard like how horrific it was and how sad it was and how, disturbing it was. So when I seen it, it just reminded me of like, I have cousins, I have a brother, I have uncles, and I have friends that are African American, that are just like me, that are black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so just know that they literally hunted that little boy. He was literally jogging. He was not running. He didn't look like he was being sneaky. Like he wasn't trying to get away. He was like going for like a regular jog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be like terrified to even just go out for a little run. To not know that was going to be his last jog. It's horrible. Just trying to go outside to get some fresh air from being cooped up in the house. And then you got these rednecks. I don't know if I can use that type of language, but you have these rednecks that are literally trying to find a reason just to torture this little boy. Like, he had to fight for his life. This man didn't have nothing in his hand. And it's just heartbreaking. It just shows white privilege. That's just what it shows. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is.
He was as innocent as they could come. It wasn't a gated community. It wasn't a community that he couldn't run in. This is not segregated times anymore.
Do we know how far away from home he was?
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna lie and say I do.
But I know his birthday just passed too. His birthday was
he
on
would
the
have been
8th?
26. It was the 8th.
And I know a lot of people are doing like the little 2.23 miles.
We ran.
Yeah.
For justice for Ahmaud or whatever.
Well, we walked.
Well, like, it's like a run to you. Shoot.
Yeah, I was speed walking.
She left me far behind.
2.23?
I did 2.27.
Okay.
She was gone.
Yeah.
I mean, gone.
Yeah.
Like,
I honestly,
that
was the fastest time I had ever. My normal distance. So I normally walk about 2.3 miles or 2.5 miles or whatever, but it came in at 2.27, but I came in like a whole minute than what I usually come in. So, I don't know, I guess I was walking for a vengeance.
Yeah, so
I'm like, what is going on?
I didn't get to walk, y'all. But how do you feel, Jerry? You being a black man. You're not too much older. You're not too much older.
Let me tell you, I guess I was walking too fast for him. And he was way back there. And, we live in a predominantly white neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood, though. But, I'm sure Ahmaud probably thought the same thing. I'm just jogging in a nice neighborhood. It's a nice day to go out for a jog. Man. I normally jog. I'm going to go out for a jog. And I'm not going to lie. When I couldn't see Jerry, I had Micaiah call him on my phone. Where are you? Are you okay? Like, it was about 2-3 times I called just because he wasn't behind. We couldn't see him. I kept looking back and I kept looking back.
Right.
At this point, we're scared. We're scared to go for walks. We're scared to go for runs. We're scared to be in our homes. Golly, we're scared to be we're scared to do our jobs. You know what I'm saying? There's another story. A lady, her name was Breonna Taylor, she was a paramedic. She wasn't on a job, but she was in her home and pretty much got murdered in her home. I just read this on Sean King.
This just happened?
This just happened.
I don't know if it like just happened, but it's something that was recent.
Yeah.
It just got swept under the rug. Like we didn't know nothing about it. Now
Yeah.
that this happened with Ahmaud, then it's just kind
Now
of pretty much
other things starting to come to light.
We haven't even heard anything. I haven't heard about that. Is it Tatiana Jefferson?
Tatiana Jefferson?
Tatiana?
Yeah.
I haven't
Her
even
case
heard nothing
hasn't
about-
happened yet.
Oh, okay,
so
okay, that's
it's
what
like
it is.
it's always like
But
a 2-year gap.
Her mother and father is dead now.
Yeah, they are. They passed.
They're
away.
passed.
Yeah.
And then
the
Sean
nephew can't
Reed,
testify.
Is that the one that was on Facebook Live?
Yeah,
oh,
Facebook
I didn't see
Live.
that video, but I heard
The
about it.
one
I saw
when he
the
got out the
video.
car,
Yeah, he
and
was.
then all
he
you heard
was
was the gunshots.
Yeah, he was on a highway speed chase, and then he got out of the car. He stopped and got out of the car and started running, and they told him to stop. They tased him. As soon as they tased him, they started shooting.
Man. I don't know. It's like, so you asked about how I feel
like, how
about
do
the
you
situation,
feel?
and I guess for me it's like, it's the worst thing to say, but it's almost like, I guess what's the word? When you so used to it,
You
You
numb.
numb to it?
numb.
Numb
But what's
to
the
the
other
effect.
term they say? It's another term they use, but yeah, it's to
Pretty
say
much
that you
right,
kind of numb
right.
to it, like when she was telling me about this. I think you had told me about it, but then I had somebody, either you showed me or I showed you.
About
I
what?
can't remember.
Which
The
one?
video
Which one?
of Ahmaud.
I showed you.
You showed me.
Yeah.
And I know you kept asking me about it, and I'm just like, I was kind of like just shaking her off, didn't really want to say too much
Right.
because I felt like with each case, for me, and it started way back with, not to like divert, but it started back with the Casey Anthony case because I knew something was up then when it was like the first case I ever noticed that people got off for real, and I didn't know how much money Casey Anthony's parents had. But it didn't make sense to me how your child go missing for 3 months and you're not held accountable for it, period.
Yeah,
and you act like, you didn't know
Yeah.
what was going on. Oh, my grandparents and her parents basically kept her out of prison, but I didn't understand how America, in a sense, would let that happen.
Right.
And if they would let that happen to a white child,
Right.
ain't no telling what they'll let happen to a black
Right.
child or a
Yeah,
child
right.
of color or the minority class, however you want to put it, or the poor class.
Right.
It's
Right,
like it's just like this barrier between rich and poor. I guess it just don't matter because I don't understand in that situation with Ahmaud why would they even do that? It don't seem like they had that much money from the way they was dressing. So like, what was your motivation other than? Only thing I can think of is racism,
Just
right?
being
No,
racist. That's what I feel like.
It's
just racism.
disgusting how they're trying to spin this story.
Which is,
I've read that they said that he has psychological issues. He had
God.
psychological issues, and he pulled the trigger on himself.
What?
Then there the situation where Michael McMichelson, when he was a police officer, supposedly he had looked into Ahmaud Abrey before. There's a situation where there is a lie going on where a neighbor stated that they've had dealings with him stealing something out of their home before, and the neighbor said that I never said that.
Dealings with Ahmaud.
Wow.
Dealings with Ahmaud breaking into their home before.
And they also I was seeing the video earlier where they showed him Ahmaud walking into the construction home, and then they showed him kind of like bolting out, but it really wasn't. You can't really tell because it was like a choppy video, like a time lapse, and down the way in the video you could see the car, the pickup truck with the two men. But I think they showed that video to show suspicion in what they were thinking.
Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry. Let me
No, you
correct
good.
myself. So it's Travis and Gregory McMichelson. I kept saying Michael. His name is not Michael. So Travis is the father, and Gregory McMichelson is the son. And they are now saying, I think the person that was filming is William Bryan, and they're also charging him a part of the murder.
I was just about to
Right.
say, yeah, I think she's charged like part of the murder.
Yeah, because it was kind of
he just watched. He didn't.
like he found time to
Recorded.
Yeah, record, not trying to stop anything.
Was he even saying
And
anything?
it also
I don't think so,
confirming
because
that
it was real quiet.
Yeah.
confirming that there was not any recent rash of break-ins in the neighborhood.
Shut
That the
up.
son Gregory McMichaelson had made it up on the fly.
So much like the the Casey Anthony case, like I brought that up because it was a case involving white people only, right?
Right.
And when they want, or when it's time to protect your own, I think they go through great lengths to do that.
Right.
No matter what the case may be,
Right.
or what the situation may be. And this is another one of those cases I feel coming where
They're gonna try to protect them.
yeah, it feel like it don't matter where our energy is diverted to, it's going nowhere. And that's the problem I'm trying to figure out, like what to do with this energy, like the right way. I guess doing this podcast and let's bringing it up on this situation. I mean, on this platform is a way to handle the situation.
Right.
But honestly, man, when you ask me how I feel about it, like my feelings all over the place. I'm angry, like I'm sad.
I'm definitely angry.
Right, anxious, anxiety.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she said, we was walking. It was two little white girls on that corner.
Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah, like they told.
And the father is out there. He was
always working out and stuff.
Yeah.
Never had a problem before, and I don't think there was a problem then. But it kind of like opened my eyes up to how I'm walking through, and like they back, like they was playing on the street or on the curb, on the sidewalk, and then they saw me coming, and so then like they kind of went to their driveway and waited till I passed, like just standing
that's
there.
crazy. Because
And
when
I
we
was
came
like-
when we came and passed, every time we come around that way, and those little girls over there, I always look at the father, like to see how he's gonna look at us or look at me, because most of the time it is just me that's out there walking, and I look at his eyes. I always look at a white person's eyes. I don't know why, but I do. I always look at a white person's eyes. But I look at his eyes, and it's kind of like he scoping me out, but he'll be friendly. But the little girls, they're like, hi, hey.
Yeah.
I try not to give too much energy because I don't know how. We walk through the neighborhood and all we see is Trump, Pence, supporters. Their stakes or whatever.
Which we have no problem with.
Right, we don't have no problem, but you never know the mindset,
Of course.
of some of these white people.
Mm-hmm.
Is it crazy that I feel awkward saying white people? Because before, when growing up, we've always said Caucasian. I'm like, no, don't say white people. You say Caucasian.
Yeah, we did used to have to say Caucasian.
We used to say Caucasian. Which,
I guess that's a part of conditioning. Like we are known as black people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many of us. I mean, we got islands in Africa or Asian and whatever, right? And then you get down to nationalities and heritage. Whereas, like you said, saying white people make it seem like that you racist, like reverse racism,
Right.
but that's what it is. Like, because they got so many too. They could be Polish, they could be Russian, they could be German or Italian or whatever the case may be. Shoot, some even pass for Mexican and Asian. You be like, oh, you thought you was Mexican and Asian? They be like, nah, I'm white. What? Oh, okay, my God.
Right.
My teacher in middle school did that. Her name was Miss Gonzalez. Miss Gonzalez was like, I can, what did she say? She said, I can switch up when I feel like it. They'll never know. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, sometimes on the paperwork I put white.
Wow.
Sometimes I put Mexican. And I was like, wow, Miss. I'm like, but your last name Gonzalez. She was like, well, it's like that sometimes.
It throw you off.
Yeah. But man, with the situation, I mean, other than us bringing awareness, do y'all think it's any good protesting? Or because I feel like, all right, if we are going to do something, then the one thing we should do is take money out of the pockets of either politicians or businessmen in those cities,
Right.
because that's something that directly affects their income and their well-being. Will actually make a quicker change than just protesting and waiting for somebody to sign a piece of paper. So that's my thing. I think if we are going to protest, we got to do it some type of boycotting.
Well, the protest there did raise alert to the justice system, so it is now in process, whereas it wasn't in process before. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a whole attorney be able to get them off for these few months that they were off.
That's crazy. I literally did not know it happened in February.
Yeah, it was messed up.
That's crazy.
So why y'all think that? You said because
Well, Sean just said that they were kind of protected or something. Did you just say that?
Yeah. Let me find out the lady's name.
It's just scary, man. You just it's like it's something new. almost every day. And then the crazy part about it is that's just something that has been brought to our awareness.
This is her name.
We might have never known about this had, like you said, somebody started protesting or something happened. But it's stuff like stores like that girl that we just found out about, like we didn't know of.
Yeah.
So just imagine how many stores that we don't know
Right.
about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just something unfortunate because white privilege is real. Like
Yeah.
it is really real.
The district attorney of Glenn County, Georgia, Jackie Johnson, she knew Gregory McMichael. Hold on, I said Gregory McMichael was the son. Man, I'm lying all over the place. Gregory McMichael is the dad.
It don't matter. Eventually, we'll get it right.
Travis
The
is
same,
the
pretty
son.
much.
When the case happens, I mean, when the
Right.
trial go to trial in 2 years, then we'll all be back here again
Right.
talking about man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like one of those situations with what was that girl name who had the Botham Jean murder?
What was that girl name?
Amber
Amber
Geiger.
Amber Geiger.
Geiger, yeah.
Or it may be a situation like that where they only get 10 years for manslaughter or something like that.
But
And-
let
There's
us
no
do.
reason,
But let us
though.
do the
That
same
means
thing.
no reason.
Yeah.
Citizen's arrest. No, you assaulted that man. I didn't even think that citizen's arrest was even real. Like that stuff I seen on TV.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was something that was really real.
No.
He's not even a police officer anymore. Sir, get your hands off of me.
The man was just jogging though. That's the thing about it. If the shoe was on the other foot, if it was two black men in that truck, in that little Ford, whatever
Oh,
truck
yeah.
they had, and this little white boy minding his business running, and they just harassing him and then end up killing him, that boy would have been.
It already
No, let me
happened.
tell you how that
Central
would have been
Park
read.
5.
That would have been read as
I mean, it did, but I didn't kill nobody.
two black men hunted
Yeah.
Yep.
white person
yep,
or whatever.
yep.
That would have been read totally different.
Totally different.
We hunted him.
Right. No, I'm just saying, like, to what you were saying, to the Central Park 5 was, they didn't, nobody died, thank God, but
Yeah.
they ruined their lives forever.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a living death sentence to me for what they did. They just picked, like you said, that would have been it. Had the shoe been on the other foot,
That's what I'm saying.
that's what would have happened.
That's what period. That's what would have happened.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's definitely unfortunate because I don't believe all white people are that way. I believe there are some good white people out there, but I feel like situations like this make it so hard to not look at every white person the same. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that, like I know a lot of people been like on Instagram and social media trying to bring awareness because I know Amari Hardwick, his wife was just like, we got to do more, than just run these 2 miles or whatever. You got to actually like say something. Like if you see
Right.
somebody doing some racist stuff, whether it's your friends, your family, like speak up on it.
Address
Don't
it,
address it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's where it's gonna start. That's where it starts at. And like no matter what, we cannot change the color of our skin. We are who we are, and we're hated just because of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just very unfortunate. And I feel like that I don't even at this point because so much has been done wrong to black people and nothing like is done about it. It's just like I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Like, are they gonna get the walk away? Are they gonna get just 5 years? Like, what's it gonna take?
Yeah.
They literally just murdered this young man. He was just simply taking a jog. He didn't do nothing to them, like nothing.
We have a comment, my friend from the military, Miss Ruby Harry. Happy Mother's Day to you too, love. She said, it would have been a kidnapping charge if we did a citizen's arrest. And that is so true. It just would have been read so differently had it been us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Happy Mother's Day to you, love. Thank you so much for commenting and checking in into
from
the Chitlin circus. Ruby Harry. Happy Mother's Day to you. It's just, it's crazy. And then LaShawn Reed, I've seen numerous videos of, police, highway speed chases and, them sicking the K9 dogs on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like coming down to it, or them getting out and they, on the ground or whatever, running after them. However, for this man to get out of his car, okay, he's running with his back, back away from y'all or back towards y'all.
Why he run though?
Why
I'm
did he
not
run?
trying to cut you.
Because he already knew. He already knew he was about to get arrested and in trouble.
But why he run though?
Why does anybody run? They don't want to get caught.
I mean, of course, but I mean, they killing people. Now I wouldn't, but I mean, I guess just his instinct. Just
Well,
to
see,
wanna
that's
run.
the good thing because that's what we aren't doing. We're not doing like, right. We're not playing devil's advocate, and that's the perfect question. Like, why was he running? Because we're gonna have to ask that question at the
Of
court
course,
case,
of
right?
course,
Yeah.
of course.
And so you saying when he Why was he jogging, or why was he?
No, this is a different
He was
case.
running
So this is a
away.
different case.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a different case. I'm sorry. I am on the Sean Reed one. The guy that was
Facebook.
prior Air Force
Oh, and he got the car.
Yep.
got out of the car from the highway speed chase. He got out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
He on Facebook Live the whole time. The whole time.
Okay.
During the speedway chase, he was on Facebook Live. When he got out of the car, he was on Facebook Live. When he got tased, he was on Facebook Live.
Well, somebody must have known something about his behavior to be recording it, right?
He
Somebody
recorded
was
himself, I
he
believe.
screen recorded his
He was
own
recording
live.
No,
himself.
he was recording.
You
He
know.
was someone. Now there was some people that was Facebook, or someone that was recording his screen. Can you not hear me?
No, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there was I want to say a girl. Don't know who the girl was, but
But somebody was recording
somebody
his
was
face.
screen recording his Facebook. So maybe he's probably known to be silly or say some silly stuff or
Do
probably
something.
saying
Yeah.
that hey y'all I'm running from the cops and then
Yeah.
someone is recording.
Right. So, right. I mean, I see what you're saying. So
I'm
he
just
said that,
saying-
and then somebody started recording.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, with so much going on, I wouldn't even. I mean, I know there are some situations where no matter what you do, right, to try to like, what's the word?
Prevent.
Not prevent, but like you trying to do what the cops tell you to do. You're not resisting.
Oh right, yeah, you said it.
Follow
yeah.
orders.
Yeah. When you're not doing that, and you can still get killed. But in this situation where we know that no matter how, if we move the wrong way, they're gonna try to shoot these men. So it's just like, why did he run?
So y'all never been in? Have y'all ever been in a situation with the cops when y'all been harassed?
Oh Lord, I did.
I haven't.
I wasn't harassed. I didn't just get harassed, but I had a man.
I take that back. I lied. Yes, I have, and you was there with me during that situation with
Oh
that
yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I did, but
that scared the crap out of me.
Okay.
That scared the crap out of me, and that was when all of this was going on a lot more. Like this was what 2000. That was what 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your situation?
I was like I was driving home to Tyler for some reason. It was late, and the man said I was he said I was swerving, and it was a sheriff, and he pulled me over. I wasn't swerving.
You was going 300.
I was not going 300,
was-
but he didn't
Ma'am.
because he didn't pull me over. for
Ma'am,
speeding.
you're
He
going
pulled me 'cause
300
he said
and a
he said
30.
I was swerving, but what he did is that I pulled over. He came to the other side of my car because of course I was on the highway, and he had me get out of my car
Okay.
and go sit in his front seat.
Oh, that's scary.
I was but still, this is around a time where like it wasn't like this stuff going on, but girl, I was just so scared.
That's still.
So he had
It
you.
was-
He had you
me
get out.
of my car and go sit in his front seat,
and you wasn't handcuffed.
and I was not handcuffed.
Oh, baby.
Okay, and then what?
And he was nice. He was just. It was the weirdest thing ever, y'all. But
Girl,
I
this
had,
was reverse
I
harassment.
had left my car. I left it like cracked, so I had to run and get away. But
That was smart though.
I left it cracked.
That
and
was
I think I don't know if I had my mom
You know
on the
how
phone
many-
or whatever. But he didn't. He literally took a phone call on the phone while I was in there and everything. And he just told me that he gave me a one. He was just like, just be safe. You was swerving real bad, and just be careful getting home. Weirdest
You
thing.
Say
know
these got
what?
treated like
I'm
a
telling you.
like a.
No. Let me
I
tell
was
you.
so scared,
these
though. I
cops
was
out
They
scared.
treated you
here-
like a white person.
These cops out
What
here
is
are
going
some
on?
sneaky.
I'm just playing.
They're sneaky though, because some of them they'll try to see if you got something on your record, right? And then they'll see if you got some. And if you do got something on your record, they'll try to see what favors you gonna do for them.
Oh yeah, I told
You
you.
know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah,
Oh,
favors
for women. God.
Yeah.
I
What
just
you
didn't
gonna
know-
do to keep this from you going to jail? You know what I'm saying? Why you having someone that is not handcuffed sitting in your front seat?
Literally, it was a scare. And I mean, I ain't got no record, but my registration
But no, I'm
tags was
sorry,
out or something.
thank
But
God.
Yeah.
that
You
was
know what I'm
it.
saying?
But I mean, I was like, I was like, oh my God, why does he want me to get out of my car? Like, what
That's
did
scary.
I do?
And at nighttime too.
At nighttime, it was
Baby,
late. It
no.
was probably like 11 o'clock at night.
I was
It
like,
was,
sir,
And you was,
I respectfully
like-
I was
say
by
no.
myself.
You was in your 20s.
Yep, I was in my 20s. I probably was like 20, maybe 25.
They gonna see this like, dang, she not 25. Neither one of them 25.
I was like 25.
Neither
but no, he was
one of them in their
He was
20s.
he was super. He was nice. Like he literally took a phone call. I was like, "All right, sir, can I go?
I
can I
got
get
to
out?
go."
I gotta get out the car."
I had so many situations where I got harassed. The one time I told you about the police who called me by my first name, or the other one. Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so. I know you was
But-
telling me about one when you was in a neighborhood and you was going to see your friend. And you was in a nice, or was it a bad neighborhood? I don't know.
Which one? I got so many, but there's this one when I was like 16. I was coming from school. Had just got off the bus. This one in Milwaukee, of course. So if you back home, you watching this, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got off the bus, and I'm on the block, and all I gotta do is turn and go up like maybe 10, 20 steps, and I'm at my front door, my porch, right? And the police, I ain't hear no sirens. I ain't hear nothing. Because usually we can hear sirens coming from a mile away, especially in the hood. And all I seen was them just pull up like, they cut me off right in the alley. So like you walk in and then this alley, then the rest of the sidewalk. So they cut me off right there in the alley. And then they put me up against the hood of the car. They grabbed my book bag, took it off, threw it on the hood. So what you got in there? And then one of them checking me, and he holding me like this while he checking me, and then the other one, I guess I'm assuming he was like this, so I'm like, he got to have his hand on his gun or his taser, one or the other. And they asked me like, where's your gang at? Where's your little buddies and this and that? And I'm like, what did y'all talking about? And he was like, we know you run with, they say Vice Lords or they say somebody else. Either that or Latin Kings. And I was like, I know y'all talking because the Latin Kings stay on a different side of the city. So I'm like, I know they got the wrong person. This got to be harassment. So they said something where I knew it wasn't anything about what they were saying.
Yeah.
And he put my face up against the hood even more. Like, he ain't like muff it, but he's just like, pressed up against it. He's like, all right, calm down or whatever. Because I'm kind of like, anxious to get up out of them. Because I'm like, I ain't do anything, whatever. They emptied my book bag and number of books in it. And then they was like, I think we got the wrong guy or whatever. And then they just hopped back in the car and they just left. And then my oldest brother came walking behind me. I was like, man, the police just harassed me. He was like, well, welcome to the neighborhood. We just kept walking.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Cause to grow accustomed to that and be like, it's a regular day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the police came and harassed me, pushed me up against the hood. That's crazy.
Yeah, you just gotta be like,
and
yeah.
That's scary. That's even more scary for a black man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's who they go for first. Of course, is our black men. But I'm just scared. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving, I see a police on the other side of the street. I'm looking the whole way through. I just grown accustomed to doing that. Just always looking and searching to see what the police gonna do next. Cause you don't know. I got friends that are policemen, and not every policeman is that way or is corrupt. I'm not saying it at all. And God bless them, God bless them and protect them while they doing their job and doing their duties. But some of them out here, they are corrupt.
They're not right.
They're in the police system or the police force for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, much like with John Brown, we need people on the other side of the fence, other races to step up and don't be afraid to stand up and mention the things that all the injustice and the inequalities that plague all the minority races in America, especially the black community, because we put so much work in. Like, there's too much work and there's too much history in it not for us to be getting the respect that we deserve in 2020. Ain't no reason he should have been killed. Like, how you was killed that soon in a year anyway? I mean, I'm not saying that like, how would you? I'm just saying like, how do they even get in their mentality that it's okay to pull this trigger? Right. And this is a whole new year. Like, this is 2020.
And they were so free, they did it with no problem. Like, they did it with no problem.
Right.
They don't follow these young men.
No fear.
Like, no
nothing.
fear.
No
like,
fear to pull the trigger.
Like, nothing. No,
Let
me go mess with this young man.
You was such in fear to kill this man that was jogging. This man. To you, it's clearly on the video. That he is trying to jog, and the last part that they showed before they killed him, he was trying to jog around and fighting for his life.
Yeah,
fighting for his life and still trying to run away. Golly, that hurt. That hurts, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the polls because of this. Because I know I went on CNN earlier today just to check the headlines. This is no longer a headline; it's in the subheaders. So I mean, it's like it's on the front page, but it's not the front page.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Biden has to say about it, especially because I know he's fighting for our vote.
Right.
And it's also gonna be interesting to see what Trump say about it once he's. I'm guessing this is not. It's gonna be something they push aside.
He's gonna say those
importance.
2 guys were upstanding citizens. That's what he's gonna say. This is why I don't understand. Gosh, I really hate to use the words white people. I really do. I feel like I'm being racist by saying white people because I have white family members, and love them dearly. You know what I'm saying? But so on Instagram, Amanda Seals was saying how she sees some of the white celebrities posting his picture and saying things got to change or saying something sweet, but not so much where it's borderline where it's what am I trying to say? Anywho, like Justin Timberlake, she pointed out Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake posted Ahmaud Arbery's photo and said something sweet or something and saying things got to change, but he turned his comments off. Like he didn't want anyone to comment under.
Okay.
And he's white. Why did you do that? You don't want someone saying that you got to do more than just post a picture, because that's all you're doing is posting a picture. Like when these white folks get mad, oh honey, they stop everything. Matter of fact, when they was wanting everything, the government to open back up, they stopped traffic. Was this Washington or wherever they had these rifles
places,
at?
California, Michigan. Michigan was the first.
Or
I
wherever
think.
they had these rifles, these white people had these rifles at. They stopped traffic, which we do that too. We do that when a black person's life is taken for no reason.
Right.
Which again, this is why Colin Kaepernick is kneeling for situations like this. All these white people mad. Oh, you're going against the United States flag. Oh, you're disrespecting the United States flag. But y'all are killing us. Y'all literally hunting us down, and you're killing us. And it's being recorded, and nothing is happening at all. Nothing. No one is being. Oh man, it's really.
I feel you saying the frustration, and especially in the laws, we're not getting new laws that's actually.
The
going
laws
to bring
don't
you
protect us.
No, true. That's what I'm saying. In order for the things to change, we gotta change the laws, right? And like you said, they're not changing any laws, so there's nothing being changed to protect us in the first place. So, man, like I said, that frustration, that energy, we gotta find a better way to put it. I don't know. That's the best way I can think of it.
Yeah.
Because I've been feeling the same way since like I said, the Casey Anthony case. And I'm like, why would you use it?
Oh yeah.
Because that's still a life. You know what I'm saying? That's a child. That's a baby.
Course.
You know what I mean? Don't nobody deserve that. And ever since then, I've just been like, how can anybody get away with something like this? And you start looking at the data and you start going back and researching history. Like, well, only a set amount of people or a set people are getting away with this. Right. You know what I'm saying? We not. And so when I think about this situation, it's just revolving circle.
Yeah.
Until we can get somebody who actually going to really change these laws, I don't even know if bringing awareness. It's like I don't even know if this is going to help. You know what I mean?
It's not. It shouldn't be us to bring awareness. It should be them. If they can protest against opening, the government back up, the white people that see that the wrongness should protest that, white people got to get it together.
Especially when you got to be,
what I'm saying? Like,
on a
wrong
high
is
platform,
wrong,
like,
period.
Especially use your platform for good, man. Like you see it. You see this, you know it's not right. Like, deep down in your heart, when you see stuff, it don't be right.
Right.
Like, it don't be right. So instead of just posting a picture or running a couple miles, like, literally use your voice.
Yeah.
Like, call people out. Like, help make a difference, make a change. Because it's going to take more than them 2 miles. It's going to take more than you posting a picture. Heck, it's going to take more you playing some R&B, some black music. It's going to take more than that. It's about you using your voice and actually doing what's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
That's facts.
That's just what it is. And it just make it hard.
Stop walking 2 miles.
Right. It's not going to do nothing, And I know it bothers like the white people that are really good, because all white people are not bad. Just like all black people ain't good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I've met some amazing white people, you know what I'm saying? But they literally use their voice. And they're literally out doing right by black people, you know what I'm saying? Mm. Treating us all equal. Right. Not seeing no skin color, loving us all the same. And so that's what it's about. But the more we get these little situations like this, with Ahmaud and with Sean, was that his name?
Sean.
With Sean, and, it just makes it hard, and it puts us back in a shell, and we, you know, it makes us start like looking like, okay, you posting a picture, but you ain't really doing nothing. You running a couple miles, but that's not enough, because you're gonna be back to your regular life. You're gonna still be jogging. While we gonna be scared to go jog, but y'all gonna still be jogging. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta you gotta use your voice. You know what I'm saying?
That's another good segue, since we're talking about social interactions between different peoples and races, since you finally finished Little Fires Everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
That was an amazing. Oh, my God. Yeah, I stayed up to like 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's a good show.
Literally, I watched it like in one day.
That is a good
one
show.
Like,
it was so good.
Like I said, I wasn't even trying to watch it. And Charlotte was like, just, I didn't think
like,
you said
I
anything.
like
I was
looking
just
at
like,
different shows.
you know, I'm gonna ask you.
Pop up, I'm gonna look at like, let me see what you about real quick.
And she be watching and not saying nothing because you know I'm gonna ask like, what's going on? Why is so much action?
Try to talk down on my show like you be looking at ratchet stuff. You look like that's just my love in hip hop.
It was really good though, man. That was it had some good little. Yeah. It was good.
It had some good controversial stuff
Reese,
to talk about.
They did that thing in it.
I love the writing because I'm like, it sounds like something that two mothers would say to each other, or some kids would say to their mamas. Like, I'd never had a good inside view of a white person's house. If that was
what goes on,
I mean, I don't know if that's a stereotypical white people. You know, they were like, no, that's not what's happening. But I never had that. I don't think we ever had that view before.
We don't know we don't know the goods, the bads, the ups and downs, you know, that goes on in a white home.
Yeah, we didn't know we was just alike.
Right.
In so many ways.
You don't care about your kids either. Man, you know, I hate these.
You don't care about the time your kids come home either. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
these kids. I'm like, how much you in the 9th grade? It's past dark. You over somebody else's house, just leaving.
Yeah. With
Girl,
the boy.
You get your butt home.
And these girls too. I was like,
shoot, we gotta be home before the street lights come on.
Don't you know what time it is? I just know that street light is on. I gotta go.
Right.
So what did you think about how the way the parents was raising their kids, the things they didn't have to say to them? To me, it seemed like everything they didn't like. So I'm trying to not say like so much, but in comparison, that's a good one, right? In comparison, no, it's not. Anyway, in comparison to how we were raised or what the things we were told not to do, compared to what we saw on TV, did that raise any flags to you? Like, dang, they don't get told not to do this and that and this. They get told to do this and that.
Like, are you talking about Karen Washington or?
I'm talking about the what was her family's last name?
Alana. What was Elena.
Elena.
What's her name?
Yeah, Elena, right?
Yeah,
Reese
Elena was Reese Witherspoon.
that's what we're gonna talk about, Reese, honey.
Yeah, like when they was talking, I think either Moody or what was the boys? What was the big?
Her older son.
Yeah, what was his
I don't
name?
remember
Was
his son. I mean, I don't remember his name.
Which one? Trip.
Yeah, Trip.
It was Trip.
When
Yeah,
Trip,
I know all the names.
she was
Let it
basically
go.
talking. I know, right? You know all of them. She was basically talking to Trip and Moody as if there was no worries about the girls they messing with, and she was talking to the oldest daughter about she didn't really even like the black boy. I think she wanted that look for her, that resume. She wanted that good resume for her daughter.
Oh, I think I forgot her name. There was Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
There's Trip, Moody.
Can't remember.
I don't know. Well, we know who we talk. We know who.
Yeah, but the oldest daughter, like the mother, didn't really care too much of their relationship other than the look of it for her daughter. Like, oh, you in an interracial relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool.
So you're accepting of blacks.
No,
we're accepting of blacks because my daughter, she is with a black guy.
I guess, or just remember she was going for Harvard or something, and she got in, or Yale. So that look for her looked good because when they broke up, she was just like, "Oh, you'll find somebody else." She didn't care nothing about their relationship, anything that was going on with them. She didn't know that she was pregnant. Like, this boy got me pregnant, mama. Like, it's deeper than just what's on the surface.
Right.
The things that we get, I think the things we're raised with is, or I would ask y'all is, oh, don't get pregnant at a certain age. Don't just mess around with anybody. Make sure this and that. It wasn't. She didn't say any of that. Or we get talked about interracial relationships in the sense that they tell you about their families, like, oh, don't expect this, don't expect that. They act like this, they act like that. And I didn't see any of that on screen.
They had already been to... So, Kerry Washington and her daughter came in after a certain time. They had already been together for a year and some. or whatever. They were seniors, so they had already been together for some time. So we don't know what the story was, was as far as dealing with them in the beginning of their relationship.
Yeah, but for what we saw on screen with how Reese was talking to her kids or teaching her kids, there was things that I know we as in our community we're being told by our parents that's not happening for them. That's why when she told her, the older daughter told Izzy, like, it don't matter what you tell mama, she always gonna take my side.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because she saw that
she didn't have a good
Reese or Lynn did not care for Isabel. Isabel was the problem child in the family.
Right.
So yeah, comparing her Reese Witherspoon's relationship, with the oldest daughter from the youngest daughter, yeah, she's definitely gonna believe the oldest daughter. The oldest daughter is, going to Yale and trying to get into Yale and is upstanding student at school and, this and that. And, she makes good grades and So, yeah, and Izzy was the problem child, very autistic, very outspoken, but not spoken in the ways that, Reese would had wanted her to be. So.
That was a good,
You good?
Mm-hmm. What's good?
Oh, no. You not up.
Child, I'm sipping.
I'm not up.
sipping.
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, it's on me.
Oh, okay.
But okay, no, I feel what you're saying. I just thought it was really an eye opener seeing how the way she talked to her kids or how she interacted with them, how much she really didn't care about the inner workings of their life other than what was on the surface. Mm-hmm. She knew that either Tripp or somebody was a player, and she didn't mind that. She didn't know that the player was playing his brother. She didn't care anything about Moody and what he was doing. She thought he was a little boy. Like, boy, you need to calm down.
She didn't know that.
But she didn't try to find out either.
Yeah, it's not like the boys talked to her either. The last thing that she knew was she could tell. It's not like Moody came out and told her that, yeah, I have interest in Pearl. That's her name, Pearl. She could see by his actions. He bought her a bike. He was going over to their house to help them with their house. It's women know actions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Women know men's actions when they're interested in a woman. And he was definitely showing actions that he was interested in.
So you been knowing when I was interested.
Oh, baby, I knew. Baby.
Child, here they go.
See, women go through great lengths to lie.
But we don't lie. We just don't
lie.
say nothing. We want to see what you.
It's the actions that tell us. Anyways, you can tell us anything with your mouth, but if them actions ain't lining up, then it don't really mean.
So we wait.
So they can tell y'all anything. Are you actually listening?
No,
I'm not. For me, I mean, I don't mean to say I don't listen. What I mean is that it got to add up. It got to add up, baby. You know what I'm saying? It has to add up.
Add up,
you
baby.
can't be telling me that you miss me, but you ain't trying to spend no time with me, and you in my same city, or you can make time like that. It just don't add up.
And you got time.
And you have time. You know what I'm saying? So literally your actions speak louder than
the
words.
opportunity is there.
Stevie J face.
So that's just what they mean. You don't think that's true?
That was.
What?
That's just like you telling me, oh, I love you so much, but you started cheating on me. You done hit me across the room.
Damn.
No, that's not love.
That is love.
That's not love.
Love is unconditional.
Jerry.
No.
That is abuse. Ladies, let me tell you guys something real quick. That is not love, baby girl. If he is disrespecting you, he not appreciating you, he cheating on you. That's
they
not
said love was
Don't get that
unconditional
confused.
a couple 4 episodes ago. Y'all go back.
Girl.
And we all go check the
Do not
archives.
get that confused.
Baby girl.
It was
No,
her
no.
and her. No,
I'm all here for action. So
no, but I feel
words
you.
don't mean
Yeah, if a
nothing.
person not trying to,
Say what you want to say.
I'm
It's
just
your
saying,
show.
man.
Yes,
It's your show.
Speak up. What
What
got
you
to
holding
say,
your
Jerry?
tongue for?
What you
This
got to say?
chitlin.
my tongue like,
Chitlin circuit.
Like, maybe I shouldn't say it. What you got to say, Jerry?
And I'm just saying, man, you know
Gotta
what
play
I'm
the devil
saying?
advocate. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Right, he loves it.
What
He
you
loves
got
to
say?
play
Come
devil's
on,
advocate.
spit it.
No,
What's up?
I actually agree with you. If you, I can't understand why a person would want to spend their time. You know, if they can make it happen, if they got the time to make it happen,
Right.
why wouldn't you want to do it? And then why won't you just? Especially if now you talking about like a dating phase type of thing.
Anything, whether we're married, we
Now see, that's
we're
different. That's
together.
like y'all not together no more. We in the same city.
But
Y'all not spending time together.
That's
And
the
y'all
same
married.
thing. If you telling me one thing, oh baby, I love you, but you cheating and you doing this and you doing that like that, that don't add up to me. And I'm not just
At
trying to
that
throw
point, I'ma
cheating out
ask
there, but I'm
you,
just
what is
saying.
your-
No, that's the easy. Well, that's the
That's just
the thing to
yeah,
point to. That's
the point
that
to.
cut it all off, right? Well, no, I hear what you're saying. Because it's different. I mean, it's different levels to it. If you just dating,
Right.
if y'all together, then it's like, come on now, you supposed to be sitting like that's mandatory. We got to spend time together.
Right.
But if y'all not and y'all in a relationship, y'all not spending time together, then that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, look now, why we not spending time together? You really
Like,
don't like me
what's
like
up?
that.
Do I
Nah, but
stink?
I know, right?
Do I stink?
Like, what is
Do you
it?
not like how I smell, how I look? Let me know, baby.
Girl.
Well, that's a part. You know what? That's a good not a segue, but on Little Fires Everywhere when Pearl was dealing with Trip, but
okay.
not telling Moody
Yeah.
that, hey, not only do I not feel you this way, I'm dating
I
your
like
brother. Not just women, but because I think women do this more. Not when they date your brother or your friend, but just like they feeling dating somebody else.
But they won't tell you.
Right.
Oh, that's a tough one. Especially with you know what? That sucks because let's just say
Oh, she
go
ready to
with her.
talk
Oh,
now,
look, she
honey.
gonna-
So you got your little homeboy.
Come on, homeboys.
Now he little.
Listen, you,
He was big. He was big homie.
Big homie.
so what happened is
Big.
that okay? I met him first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really ain't just feeling him like that, but you know, he new to me, he cool, you know, we had fun together. But then he got an older brother.
Oh.
And he got another friend. I'm like, oh, we really like be vibing.
Mm-hmm.
Like we really got a different connection. Like, what do you do in a situation like that? Y'all ain't kids.
Ooh.
But listen, because you know, women, we smart. We know this young man like us. He over here wanting to take us out to eat, buying us little, you know, little chocolates and stuff, buying bicycles like little Moody did, and stuff
Damn.
like that. But we still, it's almost like we're not really entertaining him, but we don't want to hurt his feelings. But we don't know how to tell him, I'm really feeling your friend, or I really like your older brother, because I'm just feeling him. And I'm just not feeling. So how do you do that? Like, would that be wrong? would that be wrong?
To tell
There's
him that?
a bro code.
But what is it?
I don't think.
How was that a bro code? We ain't did nothing.
Are you talking about bro code with the females or bro code with the
'cause how would I
boys?
feel if a-
Hey,
No.
Auntie is on. Hey, Auntie. Hey.
Oh, yeah, we got new comments. I ain't look, I'm sorry,
You
y'all.
know, I stays in the comments. Hey, Auntie, honey.
We done missed 2 comments. You
Oh,
need to tell us what we
thank
missed.
you.
Anyway,
Yeah,
no,
we did miss
it's
two
not.
comments.
It's not bro codes. If it's like it breaks bro code when y'all are established.
But if y'all dating, if
But
you're
they wasn't
dating,
dating though. We not. That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't say we was that. What I said is that I met him first, right? I was in contact with him first, and when he saw me, he was like, "Oh, I like her," but I really wasn't feeling him like that. But I'm new, like you know, we knew to knowing each other, whatever. And so we cool.
You wasn't feeling him at all, or was it because you saw somebody else?
It's
Did you
not
start-
that.
because
It
it
was
was
no
what
connection.
Because you had to go
Pearl
somewhere
saw
with.
somebody else. Pearl saw
see-
her brother when she was going over to
But
his
see,
house.
Moody was just somebody new. He was just a friend because she was new to the neighborhood. So she was just somebody he was kicking it with. You know what I'm saying? He was just something she was kicking with. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
I feel like the only way you can answer this question is if you reverse it. If
Yeah.
if a guy was talking to you or just met you and y'all was kicking it, and then your homegirl
But Moody
or
never
your
talk-
sister,
but
no, your sister. I ain't gonna say me because I got my man.
Moody never told her that he liked her though. Moody never told Pearl. So is that fair? Because you never just. I mean, it's like he giving a little sublim. Oh, that's kind of like contradicting
See,
myself. That's contradicting myself. Oh, I did. I
Yeah.
contradicted myself. But he didn't say he liked her. Nah, that ain't right. He need to say. He better speak up.
Wow. So you wouldn't say you wouldn't feel no type of way if you and your sister, you meet a guy.
And if I tell you, I'm like, girl, I really do like him. If you know that I like, now if I told you as my
That's
sister,
not what went down though.
But I'm telling you, because you just asked me if you as my sister, if that happened. If I said, Gabriel, girl, he is so cute, I like him.
That's
And
But
not
then-
if that's what
went
happened,
down.
what-
That's what happened in Soul Food. Little Vivica Fox was kissing that girl, man up in their car, and they
that's
got married and had kids and stuff. And they were sisters.
Man, we need to go back and analyze soul food.
Remember
Huh?
on Soul Food?
The man who directed that, he was from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just want to put it out there. We had a good conversations, brother.
Yes, but do you know,
I met him in
but that's
Detroit.
what happened in. I mean, I don't mean to go back to soul
No, you
food,
good.
but that's kind of what happened because they were sisters, and you know what? The boy, he was actually talking to Vanessa Williams, but he was like really feeling biblical, like they really vibed. I guess Vanessa was dry or something. She had a little dry personality. And Biblica was like real hippity hop. She liked to have fun. She was cute.
She was real hippity hop. She was real urban with it.
She was on her little tricks and stuff and all that. And
She
fell,
lit.
And she was real lit.
She lit.
And then look
I like
up,
that.
She look up and they was in the car kissing, honey, mooching and all that. Just going at it. So
Dang.
now she had every right to be mad at that man.
Oh, yeah. You talking
know
about the
what I'm
skating
talking-
rink.
yes,
and she went
the skating-
outside and she had to wipe the window.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Y'all notice y'all the only
That's
two
what
laughing, and I don't even know what
that's
part
what
you're talking about. Cause
You don't
You ain't
remember
even seen Soul
Have you
Food,
seen
huh?
Soul Food?
probably once in my life.
God.
Don't blame me. Do not.
We're going to have to win.
Blame exactly. Blame mama, cause mama didn't let me look at all the black movies.
But that's how I feel about it. If you don't know, like, oh, that's
We're
all
not
right.
talking about that though. We're not talking about soul food. We're talking about in.
But no, like in
terms
comparison,
'Cause
you know,
you
if
said
that. But no,
sisters,
you right. That's why you right. That didn't happen, so we can't really say.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say, "Well, I'm going to tell my sister," because that's not what happened in Little Fires Everywhere.
Okay, so when little fires everywhere, the little boy didn't tell Pearl. Pearl never knew. He should
And
know.
he didn't tell Trip either.
So what? It ain't their fault then. I can't just say. But
So you wouldn't say you wouldn't be mad at your sister?
Oh, I
if-
would because they had sex. Pearl went too far. Now Pearl just wanted to get her. She wanted to have sex because that little other girl had sex. She was being fast. That's what she was
Pearl
doing. She
being a
was
little
being
fast.
Yeah, she wants a hunch so bad.
But women want that. They want somebody. They want their
But she
first time to
wants
be
a-
experienced, and she
Yeah.
stayed with them even though the
Yeah,
first
she
time was
did.
whack.
Yeah. But see,
That's how we do.
Pearl
though.
wants to have
What?
sex
We
because
say
that little
sometimes when
girl,
it's whack.
because that little girl had just had sex, and then but see, Pearl didn't know the little girl got pregnant. Why she trying to have sex and hunch and stuff?
Oh, child.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my Jazzy boo.
For the ones who haven't
What a
seen,
jazz.
Little Fires Everywhere.
My baby.
Yeah. Sorry, that's a spoiler alert.
It's too late.
we
They
definitely
ain't seen it
are
yet.
Y'all have to look at, if y'all have not seen Little Fires Everywhere, it is definitely a must see. You have to go on Hulu and check out Little Fires Everywhere. You have to look at it.
Stop being cheap. They done gave us all this free money. You
Look,
go ahead and get you
Look,
Hulu.
I'm sure somebody's cousin, uncle, aunt, brothers-in-law, somebody got Hulu, and you can borrow their password and username.
Hey,
Hey, we got a whole family system going on around here.
for real. She was like, "Oh, hey, take it. Like, Dang, I
got
can pay you."
HBO,
Like,
she got Hulu and Slink. Child, honey, we sharing.
not to segue or not to switch because I kind of like
Keep
where we're
saying
going.
segue.
I know, right? I don't know.
Let him say it, friend.
That's the best word I can use right now.
Well,
Not
go
to
ahead.
segue
What we
into
switching
a
to?
segue. Nothing. I just want to ask, hey, you ever like, and this just came out of the blue because we was talking about Little Fires Everywhere, but you ever like used to like somebody or you think you used to like them so much where you thought you loved them or you may have loved them? Like, God, you don't even know I like you like that. Like, I really like
But
you.
you never said nothing or something?
Yeah, like they just,
Oh Lord, me. That's middle school.
Is that what you're
though.
saying?
yeah.
What that happened to you, Shirley? Oh my God, y'all. Did Justin try to talk to me?
Say, Justin was in love with
He
you.
was, y'all.
I'm
So
starting
in
stuff.
middle school,
I'm starting fires.
in middle school,
I'm starting Little Fires
I
everywhere.
Was in love, and I think we Facebook friends, but you know he don't be on Facebook like that. But people in Tyler know him. But anywho,
We ain't
in
gonna say
middle
no names.
school,
We ain't gonna say no names.
okay, we can say
Too late.
no.
You already said whatever names y'all said.
No, we didn't say.
No, we didn't really
We
say.
didn't
that.
Oh,
really
okay,
say it.
okay,
There
okay.
But I was in love. I'm talking about stalker in
you go. Sure, I
love.
was creepy about this
I was
boy.
in love with this young man.
So women be stalking.
I was stalking.
I knew y'all
I was
was.
stalking only because his classes was near mine. So I tried to leave out of choir early just to see him come out of athletics.
Damn.
She was. I was not like
Baby,
that, y'all.
I was a stalker. I was so in love with this little boy.
And he was younger too.
And he was younger.
He was in my
He was
grade.
Sadie's grade, Sadie's age. And they were good friends. But I think they were good friends because he liked Sadie.
he
Dang, a Little
me.
Fires everywhere.
Oh my
He
God.
likes me. And he was so cute. He was cute, but we just was friends.
Baby,
So he was moody to
And
you.
but he asked me to be his girlfriend, but I was like, no, I can't have a boyfriend. He ended up dating this other girl.
Did you tell Sadie's?
Did I tell Sadie's?
I'm saying, did you tell her
You
that?
probably knew.
Yeah, but I didn't
Because
like
Sadie's knew
Justin like
everything.
that.
I told
like-
Sadie
Oh, I said his
everything.
name. Oh.
It's okay. Baby, there's so many Justins and Tyler. Baby, no.
Okay, go.
Okay.
That
so
went
you
to more. We
reaffirmed.
went to more middle school, but anywho, there was one time I don't know why I was calling him or was trying to call him or supposed to call him or you was talking. I don't know, baby. Let me tell you, I had a whole conversation written down. I wrote down a whole conversation
You got
of
problems.
what I would say to him and what he might possibly say back and how I would respond.
Sean
It was so bad.
I was not like that.
Ooh.
It was so bad.
Jesus.
And you had a situation like that?
No.
That was just a situation.
Sadie,
No.
no, Sadie
No, I'm
always
saying,
had men just falling at her feet.
I did not.
Lies.
Come on now.
Girl,
No, I did
I
not.
don't.
No,
Lies.
I did. Charlotte, don't press it.
And still do.
No, guys, don't believe her.
Who
Let me
you
look at the
believe?
camera. Do
Look
not.
at the camera. You looking at the wrong
I
camera.
know.
You
I was
looking
looking
at
over
TV.
there. Okay.
First of all, I'm looking at the camera feed like she just gave that the sexy look. I saw that. That blink was too slow.
No, but
It wasn't a real time blink.
I do remember
It was a
that.
bash.
That's crazy.
She didn't
Charlotte
blink,
has
she
always
bashed.
been like that. Good grief. But
I've
yeah.
never approached a guy. I've never approached the guy as far as me telling them I like them and would they want to date.
What
me.
is what? Well, not with you, obviously, right? Well, yeah, kind of. I was almost out of there, huh?
What?
It was up to me, huh? I had to come back and chase you again. Like, look, you gonna listen, goddamn it. You gonna goddamn.
You know I love you.
Some girl,
Oh my
listen.
God.
Girl, look.
But I'm saying, what if y'all missing half of the shots that y'all? Well, not half of the shots. All the shots y'all not taking because y'all not saying nothing. Y'all letting. Oh, he got to come tell me that he got to come. He lift me off my feet.
I think
First of all, you not listening like you said. You
I
said
am
you not listening.
I'm listening. What are you talking about?
So what are you talking about?
I'm listening. I'm here.
No, I'm saying you said you don't even be listening to these guys.
No, I do listen.
No,
I do.
she's saying
I'm saying
actions has
But
to
yeah,
match.
you can't just be like, oh, I'm so into you or I like you. Like, because a dude can tell you anything. A person, not only a man, but a person can tell you anything. They can speak a real good game.
Yep.
But their actions don't line up with it. For me, your actions have to line up with it. You can't be saying, well, I'm going to do this for you, baby. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to treat you like this.
Sound
and then
good.
a whole month, you may start or you may talk about it, but nothing not happening.
What is something with what you're talking about? What is something that you was expecting after being told that and it didn't happen? Like what did he actually say and then you waited and you was like, nah.
Thanks. Put me on the spot. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
think.
I just want to know, like, dang,
what's
this really
been
be happening?
told?
'Cause I be hearing some
Not
dudes be
lying.
doing, huh?
Lying. That's the.
So like the dude was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, baby.
I
And then
mean,
you should say lie.
I ain't gonna say
Like
not
that
gonna lie,
setting.
but
I'm
just
not gonna lie to you,
being
baby.
like telling me that dang, I can't.
They wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, pretty much won't hurt you. If like if something was wrong, they'll
And
tell
she
you.
specifically said, "This is what would hurt
This
me."
what or
And
do
then they
this
did
or
that.
you know if you feel like you need to do this or having whatever urge or whatever, just let me know. I mean, I know it's gonna be hard for you to tell me.
So y'all
But
be
I would
saying
rather
that
you,
just
I would rather, because the thing about it is, I'd rather you be honest and upfront with me than me having to find out from somebody else. The man be looking
It's
like
gonna
what a
hurt.
fool, 'cause
I'm
it's
still
gonna
gonna want to
hurt
cut you.
But the fact,
But why would he tell you if he want to keep you? Why would I?
what do you mean? Why
If
would
you
why
want to
would
keep
you
it, then
lie?
they wouldn't have to be
Like he
there.
said, he about to mess. I'm about to mess around with somebody. I
It's
just
not,
want
no,
to
no,
tell
it's
you.
not,
shouldn't be there.
But it's not even that you just saying you messing around with someone. Just saying if your head is not in this, because it ain't even got to be just cheating.
Yeah, shut up. What's,
I'm like, yeah,
What's
guess-
good?
But
Anyway.
Good.
not,
Welcome
not
to the
just
chilling
saying,
circuit.
not just saying cheating, but I'm just saying if something changed your feelings or whatever, and so you're not in a relationship like you should be, like you ain't got your A game on, and you feeling whatever feelings you ain't really in it, let me know that. Like, give me an opportunity to fix it or go ahead and goodbye. But not, because what happens is that you let that go for so long that he end up cheating. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
What if he already did and he just like telling you to see what you
Let me
gonna
tell you
do?
one thing. With women, we always find out. Man, look,
Okay.
look at the camera, everybody. Look at me.
Always.
We always find out.
Or they have
Okay?
a friend that investigate.
I'm sorry.
And we find out, honey. Matter of fact, I'm that one that finds out, okay? Hire me.
No,
okay?
for real.
Shoot.
I just feel okay. This is the thing. This is what
What
I
y'all
feel
just
like.
said.
I got too ratchet. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like, and I know that it's hard because no matter what, You don't want to hurt the person you with. Like, you just don't. And I believe in second chances. And I believe that we're all human and that in some point in our life we will make a mistake. Like, we might cheat. We may, kiss, or we may flirt, or we may, get tempted to do whatever. But I feel like you got to be honest. Like, I just be feeling like you at least deserve that. No?
So,
like, I know it's
Why you laugh like that?
she said you gotta be honest. Niggas is not better to be honest. Hell no, I ain't telling her the truth.
Why not?
You see how she look? Look at her. She is
rather,
ugly.
Because the thing about it is, you're gonna lose me anyway. So you rather just you gonna end up losing because you should never lie. You should never lie.
If y'all was 5 and belows, you would get the truth. Okay, y'all not. And because of that,
so you saying you want to tell the truth, Sean?
I'm telling you to blame God.
No, why would you want to blame God?
All right.
He
now,
made
you
y'all.
We have no more Chitlin circuit because Jerry Johnson is missing.
I'm just saying.
I'm
he made
just saying.
y'all the way y'all look.
I just don't understand. Like,
because if she was ugly, we'd be like, look, this is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. And I'm
No,
out
but
here.
if
But
she
you
looks
have some
bomb,
women, but
then why would you need to
Deal
look
with
somewhere
it.
else if you
deal
have
with it.
everything?
But the thing about it is, you have some women that are okay with that. You have some women that are content
Yeah.
with that lifestyle. They're okay
they
with the
probably doing
lifestyle
whatever they
have,
want
and they may
to.
be doing what they have. But then you
As
have
well.
some women that don't want to. They ain't got time for that.
So in reality, right?
In
Reality.
come on.
Why you gotta repeat it like a congregation? In reality, if a dude was everything you was looking for, you wanted, and you got, yeah, you know I'm about to put the spin on it.
Spin it on up.
Would you be fine with a polygamous relationship,
No.
even when he's continuing?
No, because for me, this is just my personal. I just feel like
And he
I'm
got you that new
selfish.
Benz.
I'm
super selfish.
selfish, but I feel like when that happens, that builds up that starts an
You wanted to move to
insecurity
Africa.
in a woman, and with insecurities cause other problems. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like if she like it, that's fine. If that was agreed, y'all and agreed on that, hey, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do what I do, then let me do what I do. If I wanna bring a man up in the bedroom and I wanna still go have my little fun, well, you need to be okay with that too.
Right.
But see, y'all men can't handle it. You wanna go ahead and dip and dab and that little stuff over there. But when a woman wanna sit there and get her stuff dabbed in, y'all ain't trying to have that happen.
I just started sweating on my armpits as soon as you said that.
So I'm
I felt
saying you
that.
can't.
saying.
Y'all can dish out stuff, but y'all cannot take it. So you can't be like.
We talked about that last week.
This has been talked about before.
Hold on now.
It has
Now,
not.
we
and I
said
feel like-
this from
Hold
last
on,
week,
hold on,
Sadie's. We
got some comments.
agreed
We got some
that
comments.
men.
We got some comments. Keisha said, so 5
My
and
brothers and
below don't
sisters.
deserve the truth.
Who said that?
Keisha.
Yep.
Hey,
yeah,
boo.
That was a low blow.
Hey, Keisha,
Jerry.
boo.
I didn't say they didn't deserve it. I'm telling you what's happening in
So
reality.
you saying if they 5 and below,
Okay?
which means they ugly, they don't
Don't say
deserve
the-
the truth.
I don't like that word.
I mean,
They're
okay,
just
I'm
not
sorry.
pleasing to the eye. Maybe is that better? I'm not, because I don't like that word.
Let's put some
seriously.
Cool Whip on it. They not
She said maybe.
pleasing
Is
to the
that-
eye. They not
I'm just
pleasing to
playing
the
with you,
eye.
Sadie.
They're unique. They're unique.
They're unique in
Yeah,
their
let's use
own
unique
way.
in their own way. That's better. I like that's
Let's
better.
go with Sadie's.
Unique.
You
let's
say I'm
go
a
with
New
5?
York.
I didn't say you was a 5.
Oh, okay.
I said it's going with how you saying it.
Okay, thank you.
Girl, you know you're not no darn 5. Girl,
thank
stop
you.
playing.
Okay, got it.
Oh, Jesus.
See what happens when
Go.
you.
Anywho, so Keisha said, so 5 and belows don't deserve the truth.
Everybody deserves the truth. Who's deserving of it?
Everyone is deserving.
Everyone is deserving of it.
I had
Everyone
done the same
is.
thing. Huh?
So who? I mean, what
No,
may be
no,
a
no,
5
no, no.
to you may
See,
be
look,
a 10 to
I
somebody
think she even
else.
read the question again because I think she got
She
it
said,
backwards.
so 5 and below don't deserve the truth. And
No,
she
see,
said,
they
but
get the
why?
truth.
Who said that?
They get the truth.
Angie. Her name is Angie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, see, look, 5 and belows get the truth. They get told straight up like, hey, this is what's happening. All right, deal with it, and they can either stay or go.
You think that's what really happened?
5 and aboves, they get told little lies every now and then, like, hey,
No.
You know how many bad girls on Instagram that get cheated on repeatedly and get
Repeatedly.
embarrassed repeatedly, and they are beautiful. Got they bosses, got their own. Like,
Yeah.
don't need no man for nothing besides maybe just a little good loving. Even and that ain't even always that. Cause like women, we just love hard. So at the end of the day, that's why most women stay because we do love you guys. You know what I'm saying? And
but
so
why is the question? I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Why
Go
what?
ahead.
I apologize. But why is it that 5 and belows, like they don't deserve the truth?
I don't know. Give me many reasons.
Okay,
What you-
name
I'm
two.
speaking generally on like.
I mean, you said it, so you have to
No,
back up
I'm
what
saying.
you said.
No, I am. I'm saying.
Don't
I'm-
stutter,
No, no.
because you're stuttering.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not backing up. No, I'm just giving you locker room talk. Now, if I was to like, my answer would be that for the same reason that women don't give the guy that the guy that they not feeling the raw answer right then. It's little lies in between. Oh, I'll deal with you until something else come around and I'll drop you and talk to somebody else.
You think that's like how we do? Repeat yourself. Come again?
When women dealing with a guy they really don't want to be dealing with, they don't really tell them right off the bat. Some do. Some get told. Some don't even get no play. Some get played, and then they just get played, and that's it.
So do you feel like the man has given the woman a reason to say? Are you saying it for that, or are you saying that you just ain't feeling like that, so she just kind of playing along? She using them for what she want. Is that what you're saying?
Take for instance the example you was giving with.
Moody?
Yeah, like well not Moody, but you said like there was a brother, an older brother. I guess you talking about Pearl if you feeling the older brother. But I was, the other one you was feeling, the other one you came with, the other one you was talking to at first, and then you introduced into the brother, and now you feeling him, but you're not gonna tell him right here, like I'm not feeling you no more right now. Like,
but the thing about it is with Moody, she never knew that I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, but
can't go off assumptions.
But he was doing these nice gestures for her, but he never was being like honest and telling her, hey, I like you. So she can't just assume. But what I'm saying is that Moody was the first guy that she had met. It wasn't, but I don't think she was like really liked him like that. I'm not saying she tolerated him, but she was just somebody that she was just kicking it with.
Right.
And so whenever Pearl seen Trip or whatever his name was, she liked this little person. It was something about him because it was his vibe. He was just like a little bad boy. Moody was so sweet though. He was real sweet. She wanted somebody a little rough. That's what I got.
Yeah, but she just didn't outright tell him that I'm not feeling you.
They rather go for
okay, guys. Yeah,
I'm just using it as an example, right? So when I'm saying that dudes, it's easier to lie to a girl that's not as attractive as the one that you want because that's not what you want. So I can tell her to get away from me. Yeah,
oh, that's like
it's not like you want to hurt her. But there's no other way than for her to be hurt at the end of the day. You could tell her as nice as you can. She's still going to be hurt because she got feelings for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I actually liked you. But you didn't like her.
And I've seen some situations with women. I'm not going to just say because I feel like, there have been men that do the same thing. But a woman will just to have a man will just deal with so much stuff.
My bad. Keisha said,
you know what I'm saying?
So basically you lack respect for her, but you don't mind sleeping with her.
So is that she asking you, Jerry?
I don't think respect got anything to do with sleeping with somebody. That's all like spontaneous. That's how you feel. So it's not about whether you respect them or not. But I understand what you're saying. Like in the essence, to answer the question, yeah, you don't. It's not. But you're not thinking about respecting it in that sense when sex is involved.
So it's just it's already understood it's just sex and that. We're going to say it's sex in that situation.
Yeah. I mean, not every sexual act is going to be meaningful, I think. I mean, not meaningful, but like with 100% meaning into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes it's just for this or it's just for that. Other times it's everything involved. Yeah. But like for a woman that you not even with, we talking like in comparison to Lil Fires Everywhere. They was like dating and then Pearl and what's his name? Trip. They went official, and then that's when they decided to tell because they was like, we gotta tell them.
No, they didn't tell until they got caught.
No. But they was in the van talking about we gotta say something, and then they went to the house to go say something, but other things happened to where they couldn't say it. But what I'm saying is, at some point they felt like it was time to say something, but before that, it was just. I mean, look at Trip. Look what he said to her as soon as it was over. It was like
she had opportunity to tell him because she was lying about staying for certain meetings.
No, I'm saying look what Trip said to Pearl after sex was over. Like
he was just like, it's not right. Like my brother really, really, really likes you. He was like saying he never felt like that before. After he did it.
Well, yeah, like it wasn't like to her. She was thinking about how meaningful this is going to be with him.
Right.
This is what I picture. So just like with we was talking about, I think you asked me about dudes not talking to or lying to girls who are not attractive. In that sense, she wasn't going to tell Moody like, hey, I'm really feeling your brother. I'm about to let him take my virginity type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not about to happen. So you just got to deal with these little white lies or whatever, non-information you're not getting.
Right.
And then she sleeps with Trip, it wasn't what she expected. Just like she told her mother, it was not what she expected. But they stayed together afterwards because
he liked her. He
really
yeah.
liked her.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, for what he said immediately after sex, when I mean by what Keisha asked was, it wasn't like he didn't respect her. You know what I mean? It wasn't a thought to him. It was just like, you know, whatever. I'm confused about the whole thing anyway.
Right.
And then I think they did it again, didn't they? Some other, well, they
remember
didn't show them, but they
them
kind of
doing it.
like, I don't know.
Insinuated or something?
I would say they insinuated, but they didn't show it. But
Okay.
but you know, that's what I'm trying to get to. It's not that it ain't about being meaningful. The sex ain't about being respectful or disrespect. It's just how we look at ugly girls, I guess. Or I'm
So-
sorry,
Oh.
non-attractive.
Or unique girls, maybe.
So
Because
Risha
women not about to
said
give
that's
no
like
no dude who
men-
they don't find attractive no play.
Risha said that's like men can't be friends with women. She must know by default he like her, even though he never once mentioned it. Tripp knew his brother's feelings.
Yep, he knew that.
Pearl was wrong for taking them to Moody's spot. That's true too.
Yeah.
But Tripp could have been with Tripp.
Both Tripp and Pearl was bogus, but what Lizzie said about Moody was straight facts. You can't get mad at her for liking who she like, even if it's your brother. You don't control her. You can't get mad. Like, he was really mad. Like, damn them all. Like,
Lizzie?
yeah,
The oldest name?
Huh?
Or the youngest name?
That's the youngest. Lizzie
Okay.
told.
Izzy.
I'm sorry, my bad, Lizzie. I mean, Izzy.
Got you.
Izzy told Moody, like, about himself and how he feeling about
Right,
Pearl. Like,
right.
bro, how you gonna get mad at somebody for liking somebody else?
Right. He's
It's
not
not-
your
It
property.
just
Yeah, she
happened-
said she's not your
it just
property. You don't
happened to be
own
his
her.
brother.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like his brother was bogus. He know how
His brother's straight bogus.
much that boy like Pearl.
Well, his brother not wrong for them having sex.
Why
He's just
not?
bogus for not telling him that, hey, I smashed your girl. Like,
He shouldn't
What
have
you
had
mean?
sex with her because
You
he
don't
knew
think
that
he was
his
wrong for having
brother.
sex?
He knew that his brother liked her a lot before they
lot.
had sex.
yeah.
So
I wouldn't have engaged in that with her.
I'm just saying for everybody up playing, we all playing the same game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he not outright telling Tripp, I'm about to make this girl, I'm about to make a pass on her, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, then it's still open. It's still open game.
It is not open game, Jerry.
It
Are you
is.
crazy?
I don't want it to be, but that's
Now,
what it
Jerry's
is.
a different kind. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, I wish, man, you. Have to
No,
look
I'm
at
just
Charlotte.
saying, like
No.
this. Look, how many?
You dirty dog.
No, I'm not.
Dirty
dog.
No, but look,
Oh my
like the
God.
thing is, homies will communicate with each other like fully. Like, we'll tell somebody, hey, like with you, when I saw you, I told the boy, I said, look, I'm going after her. Like, I call that. Don't nobody else
Like, she a piece
try to
of
do
meat.
nothing.
I called it.
Yeah,
What the
I'm
heck?
trying.
Jerry Johnson's property
Oh,
right there.
No, y'all fool. But no, just women be calling
Right.
they man.
Keisha said Tripp said Charlotte.
Tripp definitely
No,
was
he
out of line.
Yeah, he was out of line. But what I'm saying
That's
is,
against
he
code.
not.
That's definitely right.
He out of line for not telling his brother what's up.
He out of line for having sex with a little girl.
That's
That's what
what
he
it
out of
was.
line for.
It wasn't like he. First of all, Pearl wanted
I
it.
don't care. You stop that. You stop.
Like,
That's
no,
your
my
bro.
brother
Come on
like
now.
you. I can't do this. Cause
But he said the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't want to hear the truth. He
Well, what's
said
the
it.
truth?
He
So-
said it. He said, "Look, I'm a dude. This is what I do. This is what I do."
But
He was
that,
like,
don't
"But I
make it, that does not give y'all no pass.
I didn't
to
say
be
it
no
was
dirty
right.
Dogs.
But I'm not saying it's right.
That's y'all little nasty problem. That is y'all little nasty
I'm not saying it's
problem.
right. I'm not saying it's right.
I'm a man. No, they
what they do, Sadie?
I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is that's what happens. But when homies communicate with each other, like I said with you, when you came in the boat, we saw looking like us men. All right, her. I want to talk to her.
Find my darn
Just some high end.
my darn room that I'm
I'm
gonna
a
sleep
hunch.
in.
But what makes y'all think it's not happening today? Like, the people who you probably dating or who you thinking about dating, if they in a group and they see y'all or they see you and they in a group, they telling each other, "I'm about to go."
So how would you feel? Okay, so let's just say, so how would you feel if your little group of Charlotte didn't want you, even though you called Charlotte,
Yeah.
but she didn't want you, she wants your home.
Which happens all the time. That's what happens to
So
men
how would
all the
that
time.
feel?
I would feel hurt, like, dang, she didn't want me. Well, trying to move on.
But you won't be correct. But that won't bother you as far as your friend because you told your friend already that you wanted Charlotte. And if you decide to go ahead and talk to her because he like her, how would that make you feel?
I wouldn't be hurt.
Okay, I'll just. That's
No, I actually got friends who.
Dang.
No, I'm saying, like, that's just reality. I got friends who with girls who I probably liked or whatever, but they meant to be together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. They meant to be. We wasn't meant to be together.
Got you,
You know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
It's them or whatever. Why you looking up in the air? You trying to think who it is? I'm trying to think.
No, I probably know. I think you probably already told me about this situation before.
I don't think that's ever happened to me, like where I've liked the guy and then the guy won't feel. That ain't happened to me before. I was just trying to think if that would suck. That ain't a good feeling. I don't think it's a good feeling.
But y'all don't deal with rejection as much as we do. So that of course y'all would think it's
bogus.
bogus.
And that's probably the reason why.
That's what I'm telling you. What happens in reality when you're dealing with so much rejection, it's like, bro, nobody likes, no matter who. So the next person to come along, it's fair game for anybody. If she don't go for you and she go for me, then that's what it is. So growing up, that's kind of how it was in my hood. Like, you're not about to go, you're not about to go travel another city to find somebody you like. You know what I mean? As many girls as in this little block, that's it. So whoever they choose.
Who's saying lies?
It's whoever they choose.
Keisha.
I ain't got time for Keisha.
Keisha said lies.
It's like, bro, nobody. No matter who. So the next person to come along.
He should not have had sex with Pearl. That's just my final answer.
Yeah, that's
so
mine
I'm
too.
sticking with it, Jerry. So
I'm sticking with
I don't
that
care
too.
about your dog mind or what you think is okay. That is wrong. Okay.
I didn't
I'm
say.
saying on Chitlin Circuit, that's wrong.
Y'all heard the first here on the Chitlin.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say it was right. All I'm saying is, look, in reality, I'm not looking
That's
at that.
what happens pretty much.
Had he told Moody, what's up beforehand and then smash, then he wrong. Because he didn't even give Moody a chance to tell her his feelings or whatever for them to try to come together. Maybe she do like Moody and she don't know it because she ain't let herself open up yet.
Right.
So give him a chance to, you know what I'm saying? And if she like, no, I want your brother, then bro, I can't stop her from choosing who she wants. Mm-hmm. That's on her. Mm-hmm. You don't, like Izzy said, you don't own her. And she get to choose and she get to have the freedom of choice.
Right. Yeah. He felt he owned her because he gave her a bike. Brian asked for that bike.
That was him calling. He was like, "That's mine." I bought her a car.
Hey, I don't mind.
A whole car, fam.
That was a cute little bike
Look,
too.
I don't mind walking with Pat and Tom. We
Baby,
going easy down the
fellas,
road.
the bike ain't gonna get it.
Okay,
The bike is not gonna get it. Clearly, okay.
Baby.
If he bought her a BMW, then
Now I'll reconsider.
Oh,
that.
baby,
No,
Moody is
I'll
mine.
reconsider that.
You hear me?
Wow.
It's me and Moody. Me and Moody's time. Okay.
I'll reconsider that.
Okay.
But not for real.
No, I mean a bike, a car. A car is a whole.
Hey, a
commitment.
bike was a car back then. When you that young, I got some wheels. I'm about to get around. I'm about to go down the
nobody
block.
riding cars but the parents. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, so you finally finished? You finally caught up on Insecure?
No.
Or do we?
She looked at the last episode.
So we can talk about that.
Well,
Which was about.
it's pretty. I think this whole season is about how the inner workings of best friends relationship and how it either breaks and come back together or breaks and never come back together.
Right.
So, what is going on with Molly?
They real awkward right now. Molly got a lot of insecurities.
They're just not
going on.
communicating. That's it. It's the communication. It's the assumption. It's the being petty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Molly looking down. Well, I mean, is there something you want to talk about specifically before I just start like, oh, this. Oh,
No, I pick in between, you know, and play my part. But for the grand scheme of things, for at least the guy point of view, I think I told the boys this. You never really get an inside view, a picture like this from black women's point of view about their inner workings. And I just don't understand why either, like you said, either it's so much insecurities or it's hate or whatever it is. I don't get it.
There's
and why
something going on.
Yeah,
you
so
know what
like,
I'm saying?
have you ever been in a situation?
I was
Not
about
a
to
situation,
say
but
that.
like, you know, some similarities.
So pretty much we just, if you guys have not, I haven't been watching Insecure all the way, but right now Molly and Issa, they're best friends, and they kind of like having like this little awkward moment where they kind of like growing apart.
Yeah.
They're not seeing eye to eye. That's what I kind of get
just
from
being
it.
petty
They're just being
towards
real
each
petty
other.
toward each other. So the question that we're going to ask
Mm-hmm.
is, has that ever happened with you guys and your best friend, Charlene?
Why you asking
All
that?
right. Why don't you answer? You was talking.
Or your sister, because we best friends.
Have me and you what?
Little
I have a
fires.
moment.
See, I probably where I can probably relate more is
Yeah.
me and you because in high school I had my best friends who I still somewhat keep in touch with them. No hard feelings to anyone. I'm horrible at keeping in touch with people, but
Keisha just commented. Sorry.
military wise, military you're always moving around.
So it's different for us.
So it's different for us as far
military.
as friendships, but I can probably try to relate more with Sadie's as our friendship because since I've been out of the military, it's
We're gonna always be around each other. But as far as like having a close knit relationship, then that's what we can speak on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, Molly was being petty. She was just saying that, or I guess the preface of the situation. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Preface?
Yep.
Yeah, is that Molly was saying that Issa is messy. Right? She's messy. Her life is just messy. And that's, it's not organized. And that's probably why she got all the problems that she got going on, right?
Yeah.
And then
she said she can't hear.
Can't hear me? Can you? Oh, okay.
Can you
so
hear now?
she
Okay.
can hear now.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry.
Got it.
I might have did something to that.
No, you good. You good.
Okay.
You was just talking off.
Oh, sorry. So Issa or Molly was saying that Issa was messy, and her life wasn't organized, and she's always bringing her into it to save her out of her messiness. And then Issa was saying about Molly that she something about she always got to have drama in her relationships or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Someone
kind of what they said the last episode. No, you're right.
Okay.
It's kind of what they said the last episode of the last season.
Right.
They kind of brought them into this.
So now because both of them have both said something about each other that they don't agree with, and it kind of makes them feel like, is this how you look at me now? It's not being communicated. Well, I feel some type of way that you said this about me. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of just being busy within their own lives now, trying to make sure that they don't look like what each other have said about each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now coming into this recent episode where, Issa and Molly, they're at Tiffany's place, and Issa is talking to Lawrence. Molly thinking that, she's probably trying to get back with Lawrence. Right? That's his name. Lawrence. And then, Issa is just like, I'm kind of lost with it.
I don't know. So let's just pretty much. So how about I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know what Charlotte's talking. So
I'm sorry,
pretty much.
the,
so yeah,
it's the one.
Let's just instead of telling the story, we in a nutshell, we're only going to speak on having best friends or being in a close relationship and you guys grow apart. Like, has that ever happened to you, and how have you dealt with it? Now, so I'm going to.
I was trying to give a preface.
No,
I guess it was going too long.
It kind of went too long, and it kind of you prefaced it around.
I'm sorry.
Took everybody with you.
So,
followers are gone.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
I've definitely had that situation with a couple of my of friends, and I feel like I was able to amend them all. We was able to talk through mend them.
Yeah, men.
I was able to mend them all because truth be told, as you grow, you're going to evolve. As you evolve, you're going to go through things. As you go through things, you're going to have different changes in life. You're going to have different personalities. You're going to look at things differently. And I definitely feel like that has happened to me with my relationships, because I know with my sister, without having to just say stuff, I'm very protective of my sister, my best friend. And so, of course, from instinct, you want to protect her. And so if you see them going through stuff or whatever, your view may be different of it, especially if you can't relate to it. You don't understand it. So I feel like for me, it took me actually going through exactly what my sister, not exactly what she went through, but being in a relationship to understand how I may have made her feel, and how she is going to be me one day, and I'm going to be in her shoes, and she's going to have to understand, just like I have to understand. And sometimes you don't have to always say something when somebody's going through stuff. Sometimes you just got to be a listening ear.
Yeah.
Because a person, they be 9 times out of 10, we know we ain't doing right. We know we ain't got no business still being there. We know we ain't got no business doing whatever. So sometimes when a person is confiding in you, they ain't trying to hear you say they're doing wrong all over again. They just want you to just be there to listen. You ain't got to just tell them, okay, keep doing it, or or you being wrong. Just be there to literally listen. And I feel like in situations like that, that's what kind of make you kind of grow apart. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
But you trying to tell this person, hey, well, don't do this, or you actually like judging the person. And at the end of the day, you just need to be that listening ear and just listen. But I know for me, through my life experiences, has literally shown me so much and made me understand my sister a lot more on a different level. So yeah.
Yeah, we had our times, you know, because I'm very protective of her, definitely. You know, she's my sister, and as women, we don't want to see other women that we care about go through, you know, certain things, whether it's relationships or anything, jobs,
business, anything.
Yeah, you know, you never want to see anyone fail or go through bad experiences. So, you know, it comes to the point, even now, I have to learn, look, she a grown woman. She know what she doing. And even if she don't know what she doing, she has to learn from her own experiences. Because I'm a bulldog for this one, okay? I'll go...
He knows.
I will go to war for this one. And my other sister, Tootie, she not feeling too good.
So she can't sleep.
She downstairs. But I will go to war for my sisters, for my family. I do. Anybody. They know that about me. I've always been that person. Since we was little, I was fighting for her. Fighting other girls. Running them down the street. For this one. And it's you know, I still have that same energy to this day. But growing.
Of course. We have to learn,
and evolving as a woman, I have to. I literally talk to myself like, look.
Y'all went around the circle, but that was good. No, y'all was good insight. Y'all did good.
A moment right now.
No, it's not, but I understand what you're saying.
No, I was gonna ask.
It make a break.
From what y'all saying, when we think about Molly and Issa, what is it? I feel like it was easy for them to pick at their relationship woes to start to pick at each other.
So that's what I was saying. When I was saying that I had to, when I was coming up, when I was growing, and Sean was going through what she was going through, I couldn't quite understand. So it was easy for us to like not see eye to eye because I had not experienced that yet.
Right.
And I feel like the older I got and I actually started going through those life experiences, I'm able to understand. And now I feel like it's like flipped. You know what I'm saying?
Because Molly now she's trying to be in a committed relationship for a long period of time, and Issa on some I'm just doing my thing until something comes around where she want to get into it, where it used to be the other way around.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang.
But I feel like in that same situation, like that's gonna either make or break your relationship because you may be stubborn and not want to hear what this person got to say, or you may like be quiet and like sit down and like really put yourself in that person's shoes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like that.
I feel like that's a woman thing. Like it play. I'm not saying that it's that we men are obsolete from it. I'm just feeling. I think it's more on the majority of women's side where, like, men will be like I tell you all the time. Like, obviously the homies who I still mess around with.
Right.
You know, the homies who I still hang with and stuff like that are the ones who when you go through all your other friends,
Right.
they're the ones who understand. You know what I mean? So I could tell them straight up, like, hey, I dislike this, I don't like that, or this is how I feel about this situation, you bogus, or you play me, or this is how you hurt my feelings.
Right.
Whereas the other ones, it's like, you don't even deserve to even hear that part of me or get that side of me.
You're not just that close with them like that.
Yeah. So I feel like women are more quick to open up their hearts, not just to relationships, but to friendships. Is that why?
Not me. And I understand. I mean, I love people, you know, and I'm super friendly. But when it comes to me just like open up about my personal stuff, I'm not real open. I used to be very, very private and wouldn't talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so I've gotten to the point to where I'm still private to a certain extent, but I feel like
we 10 episodes in, we really don't know who she is. I don't know if that's her salon. I just know she got a lot of money. No.
I realized that some of my life, life lessons, shut it up. My life lessons could help another woman. You know what I'm saying? So to a certain extent, I'll be open to certain things. But also, I just feel like you just honestly outgrow people.
Yeah.
You just outgrow. You outgrow a person because where I'm going in my life, you might not understand my journey, and I might not understand your journey. You might not agree with how I look at things and where I'm going in life, and I might not agree with how you move and but I'm going to still love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like that happens. But I know for me, even when I felt that going on in a relationship or in a friendship, we were able to sit down and talk about it. And because I feel like at some point in your life, you are going to go through that phase to where you kind of trying to figure yourself out and find out. You know what I'm saying? You can go through like something in life, whether it's a relationship, like something, losing a job, a family member. That stuff can take a toll on you. Period. Like spiritually. Just period, you can be taken out on that person or whatever. They can just like change your whole mindset, and that may change you to a person that you was not before.
Right.
So sometimes you just gotta have friends that understand that and like love you past that.
Yeah.
And if a person can't love you past what you done been through, then they just didn't make it through that ride.
You better speak on it.
They just didn't make it through the
Okay.
ride.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna have to get your own segment.
But
say these truths.
that's what. That's what I feel like is going on with Molly. But you're gonna have to because I literally had a situation with one of my best friends where it was just like a moment to where I didn't say nothing for so long, and then when I finally said something, it had just kind of, what's it called when it kind of like all settled, but it kind of explode or whatever. And I finally said, and for me, sometimes when that happened, I just shut down. I just kind of won't say nothing or whatever. But we were able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? To get through it. And sometimes, and I almost was a point where I didn't even want to, that person might even know what they did. If that makes sense. Just like Molly, they don't even know what they really doing to each other right now. Molly and Issa, they just sitting there looking at every little move this person take instead of just literally communicating and saying, hey, this is how you make me feel. Or this is what you keep doing or whatever. Or I think you doing
That's
this.
why I said, and sorry not to interrupt you, but
go ahead.
Because I want the feedback. That's why I said it's different for men because at least what I've been dealing with, what I'm used to is a dude coming out straight and tell you hey, look, this is how I feel. You messed up in doing this, fam.
Yeah.
Blah. It's all right. And then y'all make y'all decisions. Y'all settle the score or whatever the case may be. Or when it comes to dealing with the same woman, it's hey, I called her first. I'm all right, fine. If she like you, then you can have her.
Right,
but if she don't, she mine.
Right.
So
that do happen with women.
Did that happen?
We really don't.
with you?
We really don't.
No.
We do take some time to even with it, we do. Sometimes it might take a little long, friend, you kind of made me mad, or you was wrong for this or whatever. Or sometimes we might not even say nothing at all. We may be stubborn and just figure that you should just know how I am. You should just know you wrong. So I'm not gonna say nothing because she know what she doing, and in our reality, she might not even know what she doing.
It's been a month with them. It's been like a month or two that has passed because every time it shows.
What she mean?
Yeah, she probably commenting off of what probably Sadie was saying.
Oh.
But it's been like a month or two that they have not communicated.
Don't worry about that.
Sorry.
I can hear you revving.
Sorry.
There you go.
It's been a month or two between Molly and Issa where they have not communicated their feelings.
Okay.
Whereas,
I wonder why, but I just think it's where they're at in their life right now or something because they've been friends for so long and they've never had that situation.
Molly's trying to juggle work and being in a relationship.
A committed relationship.
A new interracial committed relationship that she still don't know about his personal life.
Right.
So she don't really know what she
still
fit.
hasn't opened up to him.
Yeah. Ain't seen his family. Don't know how many brothers and sisters he got.
They just having sex.
Right.
And going on dates.
Okay.
But it hasn't gotten serious. You know what I'm saying? Until recently when they had that serious talk.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Until he,
yeah.
That's why she told Issa, I can't do that. But she wouldn't tell Issa the real reason because I messed up.
Because
this is why I won't do this.
She's been telling her friends that everything's all good.
And it's really
He's there for me anytime I need him, any hour of the day. That's really not what it is.
Right.
Honestly. Because she don't have time for him.
Right.
So.
Well, she was purposely pushing him off a little bit. I guess because of the way she was feeling about Issa. She just wanted to make it seem like she was still busy. And I guess dealing with him would kind of remind her, Molly, of what Issa was saying is true. Because Issa was saying, hey, you know how you are? Don't invite him to Thanksgiving or something like that because you always mess things up. And then he kept calling or he was checking on her and she was like, I'm busy or I'm staying over here.
I must didn't see that part.
Remember, he had, I forgot what he was doing, but it was something they were supposed to do. Either he was trying to meet up with her or something. And she was like, I'm busy, I'm working or something like that. Work took over. Remember, work took over. They was trying to, they had a nice little romantic night or whatever.
Well, this was off of the last episode. This last episode when she was working with those two ladies.
Yeah.
They were working on the case. And he was like, are we going to be able to go out tonight? And so she was like, no, I'm going to have to rain check on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And so this was this last episode.
So then when he finally started making plans, getting this life,
Right.
then she started, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I forgot. I'm not the center of you.
Yeah,
Right,
because they
right,
were
right.
supposed to go hang out some more, and so he figured since she's always
Busy.
rain checking and busy, that he go play poker with his friends.
Y'all don't think that's what men doing when y'all be like, why you always playing 2K?
What?
He just, you done canceled him out so many times. I'm looking at
He
you
is
pretty
tired
much.
of it.
What? Oh wow.
She can't really say nothing. I don't play
he don't
2K.
play
Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta be the one? How you know my dude I talk to play 2K or poker whatever?
I know you was talking to somebody. I just said. You see how you tell the truth? You heard it first here on the Chitlin Circuit.
First of all,
Free. No.
She got a man.
What?
First of all,
Uh-oh, the followers increasing. Wait, who
First of
said
all.
what?
No, they leaving. There's only here for her.
whatever.
No, we just bouncing messing with you. You ain't gonna answer that.
Sure.
You ain't gonna answer that.
Stupid.
Oh, that's
But yeah, that's my little take on Molly and Issa, child. They need to talk about being childish and being stubborn. And she just made a point about saying like she want to make sure it goes right. She don't want to mess it up. So maybe that's really how she feel, and she don't want nobody to cloud her judgment about him or something. Or I don't know.
is Molly
Just
a
trying to figure
thought?
her out. Is she?
No, I'm asking y'all. Is she?
And I'm saying, is she? Like, yeah.
Oh, she is by definition.
Molly
Well,
be
you look like you
hopping.
disagree.
No, I didn't say I didn't disagree.
Oh,
I'm
'cause you
just
was like,
thinking,
Molly be hopping.
Yeah,
Well, I
she
don't want to
was-
call her no thought. She just very
last season,
promiscuous.
she
She's
was
very
definitely
promiscuous.
hopping. Last season, the season before that, she was definitely hopping.
I thought she was only hopping on Drew.
No, there was
Drew
that
was
other
married
guy.
too.
Well,
yeah, he
yeah,
was
but they had an
married.
agreement.
Ain't no darn agreement.
Ain't no
Look nasty
agreement.
as hell.
That's-
No, I'm talking about between Molly and Drew.
Oh,
she
they did. Oh,
she
they did.
knew
They
that
did.
he
They
was
did.
married.
They
That's all I'm
did.
saying.
They
Like
did.
she
They
knew.
did.
Yeah, but the wife didn't know. It's not like she talked to his
Apparently
wife.
she didn't care.
Well, why would she talk to
I mean,
the wife?
apparently-
It's but he
He
supposed to
didn't-
talk to
She
her.
didn't know. It ain't like she told him. He didn't tell his wife. Cause
I
when
mean, he
him
ain't
and-
gonna
him
tell
and that
her unless
party
they
together,
open.
She didn't. She didn't say nothing.
No, I see that, but from what we did see, all I'm saying is that's something that she knew of. It wasn't like he was hiding that from her, for her to.
Oh
do.
yeah. I see
You know what I'm saying?
I see
So
yeah.
other than that, who else was she?
There's that other guy. I can't remember his name.
She had stuff
Oh.
all board. I'm a classic man. Dun 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 dun. What's his name? What's his name?
He was in the show.
Yeah, she had sex
The
with
singer?
him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
Jadina. Classic man.
Classic man. But he was in the show.
He was in the show.
Yeah, it was
Split
like a
second.
yeah. It was a
She
split
had sex
second.
with him.
Yeah, they had sex. I
I don't
remember.
that.
Really?
They had sex.
I just remember the little short guy that was shorter than him.
And then she had Then she had sex with this little bright boy. Well, she didn't.
That was his name at his house. Right when she was drunk, she went back to him.
And she went back to him, and she had stopped talking to him because he had got head in college. And when she found out he got head in college
From a guy, right?
and he was like, "Yeah,
That's
I
what
got
it
it, but I
was.
didn't like it." And so she.
Oh, you said bi boy. I thought you said white boy.
So she's like,
What?
"Yeah, I can't."
What?
She just her whole mind said it changed, but he
Yeah.
was so nice to her. He really was
He
into her,
was.
and it's happened in college. So, how would you guys feel?
So,
Men don't feel that way about women when they say
Oh,
that.
y'all don't care.
oh yeah,
But
y'all don't-
dang.
You buy. Well, I guess we don't feel that way initially until it start becoming a problem, like on Black Ink, like with
Oh, it's
Donna,
not Donna and Alex. And,
yeah.
and,
Like if you talking about you in love with her, 'cause now we got something to talk about. Come on now. I thought this was just a phase she
no,
was
she
going
wasn't
through.
saying she was in love with her.
Oh, okay, we're good. 'Cause I thought that's what it was.
You on mic.
Oh.
No, she was just saying she enjoyed having her fun. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say she was in love with her. She just didn't want to get rid of that fun.
Alex
that's
was like,
a-
I'm trying to join in. That's what he should have
Nah.
said. What?
Why,
That's all I was waiting for
why he
you
should
to
have said
ask.
that?
Huh?
Why he should have said that? Trying to join in for a threesome.
Is that her?
Yeah.
She don't want me to answer this question. That's why she yelled.
No.
Answer it. It's a
She
children's
been
thing.
So what
yelling.
now?
She's been yelling that for a whole hour now.
No, she
you-
hasn't.
Yes, she has. You can't hear. I can.
Okay, so we're gonna answer the question.
What was the
or-
question?
So you think Alex should have said he gonna join in with Donna and dang, what's so great?
No, and I don't know her name either. If she open to it,
What would you do if you had a whole threesome? I ain't.
He
I'm
said
not
it's a
for 'em,
phase.
But I'm just saying, what if you had of a person? If you invited another woman, you married or whatever, you invite another woman in a bedroom. would you be upset if your husband or who your man or whoever you talking to end up calling this girl behind your back and they having sex?
Behind my
That
back?
was on a book. Zane? That was one of the Zane books.
I never knew it. I'm just asking the question.
You just knew about the book and you
I'm
didn't
just
read it.
asking the question.
I used to read them Zane
So
books.
you said if I invited in the threesome and then it happened, but then the woman, my woman and the other woman is off having sex?
Either one. Either way. Whether you having sex with the woman that's invited in or your girl is having sex with the woman, you ain't included. Like, you're not there.
Well, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be agreed on.
You wouldn't. I'm not saying you would do it. I'm just saying it just didn't start happening because it ain't supposed to happen. But you start liking she moving and riding, doing all this stuff to you and that your wife not doing. So you started enjoy having sex with her more, and it started causing you know what I'm saying, problems in the bedroom. That would be my fear. I ain't gonna lie. If I sat there and invited, okay, let's try this or whatever.
Yeah.
And then my man, like, she kissing him a little different, or it'll be no kissing.
More passionate.
More passionate, and he
kissing him too soft.
Your lips look real soft on his hand.
He kissing her 5 seconds longer. I'm like, you gave us so many
You only
seconds.
kiss my thighs for 1 second. You down there for a whole 5 seconds.
Hold on, now I've
brother.
been taking time. Yeah, this is
Come
unequal.
on.
No,
Brother?
but like I think that would. I mean, I would think that would be the
breaking point.
not even a breaking point, but that would be something I'd be worried about. Yeah.
Well, I can't answer like what would I do if because then that means I did it, right?
Gotcha.
I'm saying like when you asked me if I was the one that's going off with the other girl messing around,
Right.
and I tell I wouldn't.
Okay, no.
know,
So how would you feel
if there was
yeah,
so
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
especially if I invited, I'd be like, dang, it's my fault because I invited it. So now they like each other. What am I gonna do now?
And then she want to be with her. She didn't want to be with you no more.
Yeah, so I would because I'm the type of person.
Oh, I mean, I haven't read.
I definitely read that book.
definitely read
Chapter
it.
3, page 34.
I was like 20, 22.
But you remember.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, now I would think like for me because I always think I try to put myself in their shoes.
Right.
So first of all, I'm like I'm not gonna say that because then she gonna come back like I want a threesome with you and another dude. I'm like it ain't happening.
Right.
I don't do that. So but all right. So then let's say she agreed because I brought it up, right?
Right.
And then she go off with the other girl. First of all, yeah, I would be hurt. Like man,
Yeah.
She ain't got no
never
penis.
got this right.
she can't do the things I can do.
She never got it started.
Yeah. And whatever she
But,
using is
hey, you
cold.
never
It
know.
ain't
A
got
lot
no
of
real
these, A lot of
heat.
these girls, these strap-ons is doing.
It's
some
cold. It
things.
don't even come with heat.
It come with
You
heat.
don't know.
No, it don't.
You don't know.
Do you know
I don't
something?
know. How do you know?
No, I do not.
Oh, talking about you don't know.
I just
Well,
said
what do
you don't know.
I'm just playing.
Nah.
All right.
Nah, I was playing. Nah. But I'll be hurt.
You'll be hurt.
Yeah, I'll be hurt. I'll be hurt because it's something I invited. It's my fault.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I mean, that's how I would look at it. I won't look at it like it's her, obviously. But yeah, I think that's what it'll be. I'll be hurt, and then I can do. It's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type who.
Should that be a topic that we talk about next time? What is allowed inside and out and not inside the bed?
Talk about it now.
Oh, gee.
All right, whatever. Keith said, sheesh.
Like,
A phase?
A phase? Who got a phase?
No, she was talking about the threesome thing. She said that a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying if it's, like you said, if you ask me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm the type who always look at it like, it's my fault. I allowed it.
Because you allowed it, right?
Yeah,
But
I'm
see,
supposed to have this power.
If because it's the woman that's allowing another woman to come in, right? While then you'd have to allow another man to come in, because that would be selfish.
And that's why I would never bring it up.
Exactly.
I was never coming in. It's never being brought up. It's never. Because I'm not about to allow it. I'll let you have him, and I'm going to just have to leave. Because I'm not joining in.
That's hurtful.
I'm sorry. I can't be watching. I can't. I'm like, dang. You ain't never moaned like that with me. Why he grabbing your hair that hard? You don't let me grab that hair that hard.
Just keep it regular.
Why you looking at his eyes?
101.
Yeah.
Why you looking into his eyes? No, I was
All
playing.
right, we're losing.
I'm just playing. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else right now.
So yeah.
Well, y'all looking insecure tonight, so we can talk about it next week.
And as we started the show off with, we have to with promotions. Because
Oh, I said whoop whoop.
okay, yeah. Like I said earlier, if you're in the DFW area, you're looking for a fresh cut, man or woman, because nowadays we both going into the same chair, looking for the same lit barber, y'all. Risha the barber, y'all need to be hitting her up. Find her on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. All right. Eventually, I'm gonna have to put her tags on there, and the other one I can't read without my glasses, so y'all forgive me for that. But anyway, you can go ahead and Google her. I Googled her myself, and she did show up, so there's no excuses. And like you see in the little video right there, she do male units. She specializes in that. That's a special talent.
She's also doing classes for male units as well. So if you're looking into learning how to do male units, she is doing a class, y'all. We all can learn. There's room for all of us to hustle out here.
That's
right. Not just a hustle, it's providing for your community.
That's
all right.
true.
It's only so much free YouTube that you should be getting anyway. It's free. All right. If you want some special, you know what I'm saying, skill sets, you need to go ahead and hit Risha the barber up and pay for the class, the online course. It's available to you online, so you don't have to go anywhere. You looking for a male unit or you trying to get a fresh cut?
Yep.
Look her up. And then of course,
Risha.
Mercedes Maddox. Mercedes, you want to take it over? I don't want to butcher your.
Go ahead. You gave Risha her turn.
Okay, my bad. No, I was playing. Look, man, if you looking for a nice little wig piece or a hair piece for your lady, and you got that coronavirus stimulus check, and you looking for a way to spend it, stop playing, man.
She got a sale.
Huh?
She got a sale. Mother's Day sale.
Got a Mother's Day sale. Is it still going on?
It's
after
going
the
on
till tomorrow.
Midnight.
Monday.
And what's the sale?
11th.
The sale is 20% off my entire site. Wigs are included, as well as my bundles and my wig caps.
I don't know if y'all know how much 20% off of this stuff is, but no, I'm
It is
telling y'all,
good.
look, you better take whatever you can get. I would have took 10%. She giving a whole 20% sale. Y'all better go ahead and get up on it.
Jump on.
Now, I believe Naomi, sorry, I said it, Naomi and Chloe is sold out, but those are the styles that she can make once it becomes available.
Of course.
Right? And is there a special style that you got going on right now? I'm gonna have to update this.
It's a couple of them. It's Layla is on there, Kelly is on there, and Mia is on there. Those three. They haven't sold out yet, so I just added a couple more spots. So go ahead, ladies, while it's still there. It's a great units are a great investment. You can be whoever you want to be in the bedroom for your man. Okay.
Yes,
if you want to be Naomi Monday,
talking about the
you want to be
bedroom.
Kelly for Tuesday.
Beyonce on
Chloe
Thursday.
for Wednesday, you know.
There you
But
go.
units they're definitely a good investment. You can take care of your hair underneath. You can still, moisturize your hair. You can sew it down. You can take it on and off. Yeah, so it's 20% off my entire site, and you guys use the code MOTHER, and that ends tomorrow midnight. Okay, get you some, ladies.
You heard it first. Here on the Chitlin circuit, once again, thank you, my guest, the illustrious Charlotte Bayonne here on the left, of course.
babe.
And the beautiful Mercedes Maddox.
Thanks, bro.
Q, we missed you.
Yeah, we missed you up here, friend.
We got to get Keisha and Risha here next week.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we gotta get people here. Yes, Keisha,
She's
Risha,
not playing.
CC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to get into it.
I'm going to get some more gentlemen. Either, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them here, but I'm going to get them online. So, they're going to come from somewhere.
gotta
We're going to get some
figure
more
it
male
out.
opinions here. And, dang, I was going to say something, but I totally forgot what it was. Oh, just for whoever's watching, I'm thinking about having a little special, different type of segment. It's going to be on Instagram only because we got a lot of followers and a lot of things going on Instagram. We able to reach our people quicker. So, and I want to show you that after this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you because I think you'll like it. But I think both of y'all. I think I was showing you. Did I show you?
No.
Anyway, if y'all looking out, be on the lookout for my Instagram at Jerry the J. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Jerry the J. And that's it, man. Thank y'all again for joining us in on the Chitlin Circuit. Anybody got anything to say before we close out?
Thank you, guys.
Join us next week. We'll be back here again at 7:00 ish.
Black people time. Now I was playing. Thank y'all again, man.
Thank
Peace
you.
out.
Happy Mother's